Hello everyone, and welcome to the 78th session of the Devouring Dark. We finally have Lonnie who plays Lily back, so...
Hooray!
Soft
I'd like
clapping.
to thank all the little people who have made this happen and my dream come true.
Okay, so our recap is going to take a little bit of time. So, I'm just gonna do with last times first, and then I'm going to do a little bit of recapping for Lily's sake, so that way Lonnie can get back into where we currently are.
She can just watch some videos.
Shut up, you're fired.
So, okay, let's get back on track here. The group, last time was stuck in the middle of a competition, maybe, of this weird guy called the Announcer.
The announcer.
Yeah, Lily has actually met him before, but currently hasn't seen him for the second time yet.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
He was the guy who was making you guys fight in the octagon a long time ago. So that guy showed up again. However, he had a little contest known as Times of Torture and Tantamount Fun. So, yes.
Times of torture. I love it.
Guess who the subjects were?
I wonder.
Two of us have new titles now. Like I am now Lucius, Vice Lord, the Champion of the Times, and Dragon's Bane.
That's pretentious.
I just add Dragon's Bane to my already long title.
That's even more pretentious.
Yeah, but to me, it's still Dragon Slayer Howler. Dot.
They managed to defeat them still. Even, like, a bunch of them got knocked out in one hit. So the fact that they survived is mega cool.
Because of that word.
Yes. So they managed to survive, and the announcer guy was congratulating them, giving them their items that they wished to have, and he was going to let them leave when suddenly the hive mind, I guess is the best way to put it, took over the announcer and forced them to stay. And that's where we're going to pick up. It was pretty simplistic. They were just fighting the entire last couple sessions.
Yeah, yeah, go on.
Was it a battle royale or like us versus them?
Monsters?
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, so monsters would show up and they'd fight. Then they'd have to go back into the cages. They would get a full, as if they got a long rest, and then they'd fight another thing. And then they'd get another long rest and then fight another thing.
But the long rests were just snaps of his fingers.
Yeah, he was just snapping them through. So,
yeah, but as soon as it happened that he gets controlled and he said that they can leave, Arison just yells at "Boo!" Trying to get the audience to go boo with him. Like, okay, that didn't work.
You haven't seen or heard an audience, really. Other than, well, actually you did hear cheering every once in a while. Or various other noises depending on what was happening. I just didn't play out every single noise that they made.
I would also like to go invisible.
They're invisible. Yes, they are. But you guys tried to go invisible each and every single time, but sometimes that didn't work.
No, I'm saying I'm going invisible now.
Okay, but before that happens, we have to do some recapping for Lily. So we'll do that in a minute. We'll do all that other stuff in a minute. So, Lily, When was the last session she was in? Oh yeah, you guys were being chased by the
7
dog.
months ago.
It wasn't 7 months ago.
You guys were being chased by the elemental beast that is being
puppy.
nicknamed Saliva.
Saliva.
Yes.
Because it's a lava puppy.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Yeah, if you
The
remember,
giant
there was this
puppy.
dog that looked like a volcano and it was drooling lava.
We still have that thing?
It ran away. That was the last time you saw it.
Okay.
Because it couldn't get into the safe zone, and it was very confused, and it got scared and ran away.
Okay. That's probably for the best.
Yes. So Lava Puppy, Lily went into the library with everybody else that was burning, the burning library. And Lily went face to face with the General Hosmish, who was taken over by the Shadow.
Right. Yes.
And she was knocked unconscious and comatose via some sort of magic that General Hosmish cast, therefore causing Lily to regain her memories, which we did that, but whether or not you read all of it is still not. That's okay. If anything's important, we'll get into that. Yeah, you were unconscious for a little while. You skipped the part where, because you were unconscious, you skipped the part where they were doing silly stuff, just trying to get more loot.
Well, they tried to get more loot.
Yes.
Fair.
We got more loot. I don't know what you're talking about. We succeeded.
Yes, you did get more loot. However, whether it was useful to you or not is up to interpretation.
Excuse me, sir. There is something I can do with, where was it? 10 ruined books.
Perfect.
I also have 6 magical books.
Perfect. You haven't even looked at those yet. Perfect.
I also have pocket lint.
Yes. Perfect.
Everybody has pocket lint.
No, this is special pocket lint from the dead General Afriti.
Yes, it's a special. It's good. It will come in handy one day.
Exactly.
You never know.
Surely it will.
Yeah.
Hey, in my Monday night dream, I carried around a pair of eyes for like 4 weeks, and everyone was just like, "What the hell are you gonna do with that?" And then we ended up going to the Plane of Shadows, and I was actually able to trade those eyes for service.
Perfect. However, Lily, you awoke in the safe zone with your memories intact that we discussed. And you were very emotional and distraught. So a lot of the stuff that happened during the safe zone area you weren't paying attention to. However, it turned out that some of them, the group, wanted to go and steal a bunch of loot again. And you and Edo-san were going to leave and go back to the material plane because you thought that maybe you could try to get to your family or someone else that you thought was important. However, as you and Edo-san were about to leave the safe zone, you see something that actually wasn't discussed in the session. So,
Yes, it was.
For you saw something different than what she saw.
Oh,
which is why she ran away.
Okay.
You guys were about to leave the safe zone, and for some reason, Edo-san was saying something about Howler being there. However, you saw Finn, your character from your backstory, just standing there, and then he ran towards where the other guys were going, and you just in a feverish, non-rational, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Fever, you just ran towards him and started chasing him, and he ran into the palace area. and you just ran after him and ran after him. He ran down a bunch of stairs, and there was a door that was open. He ran into the open door. You ran into the open door. The door closed behind you immediately, and you were just stuck in a black void since we last picked up. So, I'm going to give you a chance to interact, since you haven't been here for quite a while. You're in a black void. You're sitting on something that you can't see. You see nothing other than, like, if you put your hands in front of yourself, you can see that you're there. You can see your body, but you can't see anything else. So you can try to do something if you want.
Hello?
No answer.
That's our lady.
Guys! Finley! I should stop calling you that. It's not your name.
No response.
Mom, Dad!
Nope, nobody.
Satan?
Not even a response to Satan, unfortunately. You can stand up and you can move around, if you wish.
Anybody here?
You look around, still nobody.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Do I still have my gear?
Yeah, you have everything that you had before.
Okay, and in this void, I see nada, like zilch.
There's no
Other than just
light
myself?
sources. You just are somehow able to see yourself. So there's probably a light source somewhere, but it doesn't seem like you're casting shadows. So it's not like when you turn around one way, it's dark, and when you turn around the other way, it's bright. It's just bright. So when you look at yourself, you can see yourself no matter what direction you're facing. But you don't know. You don't know what's going on.
Gods! Okay, I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Okay? You lay down to go to sleep.
So she attempts to take a nap or something.
Sure. So you're at full hit points. You have all your spells. Taking a rest won't benefit you in any way other than resting. Just so you're aware.
Okay, so when she wakes up, has anything changed?
Alright? You took a short nap. You're not sure how long it was because you have no reference for any of that.
Right.
And you wake up. You look around. There's still a black void.
She mumbles under her breath something like, I don't know.
Fiddlesticks.
Oh,
Sounds a lot like halfling profanity to me.
Yeah. Oh, Stiddlefix. Okay. I guess I'm gonna get up and start walking. Walk,
Okay.
walk.
You start walking forward. About 30 or 40 feet after you start walking, you hit something that you can't
Feet, you
see.
say. Feet, you say.
Yes.
Not meters. Feet, you say.
Unfortunately, that's how this game works.
Okay, so I walked like 30 or 40 feet. Does it hurt? Like, did she like stub her toe?
It's like you walked into a brick wall that you didn't see somehow. So you just run into it and you stumble back. So if you hurt yourself, it's up to you.
Okay. Is this like pantomiming kind of stuff where like I can't?
You put your hands out towards the wall, I'll say, so that way I can give you a little more. You start pressing on this solid thing. You don't know what it is, and it's a solid thing. You don't see anything past it, but you don't see anything behind yourself. You don't see anything. So it's kind of confusing. You're just pressing your hands against something.
Okay. Does it feel like a certain shape or anything?
You run your hands along it slightly. Feels like a stone wall.
Knock, knock.
All right, you knock on the stone wall. Now, here's where it gets interesting. We switch back to the group, just as the evil, the now turned evil announcer is about to confront you guys. On the wall, I do have it on roll 20. I forgot to pull that up. It's the northern wall on the map.
Okay. I will go invisible.
Okay, perfect. That happens.
Um,
else doing anything?
Elsa just looks up and goes like, "Hold on, we're getting a call."
I'm gonna point my finger at the announcer guy and cast polymorph.
Okay.
Yeah, I go up to the wall, go and knock on the walls as well, knocking back like, "Hello, anyone there?"
Okay, so just a minute before, because I forgot to load. You guys were standing directly next to the door because you were about to leave when he just forcefully made the door close.
I would have started moving as soon as I could away from the party, but it's up to you how far I got.
Okay, so let me load up the map. You guys know how that can be. But, okay, so Tim wants to cast, or Lucius, I should say, wants to cast Polymorph.
Shouldn't you use his full proper title?
Should.
Just kidding.
Well, he
Lucius,
can.
Vice Lord, the Champion of the Times, and Dragon's Bane.
Have you guys seen that meme where Daenerys gets her full title and then Davos is like, "This is Jon Snow"?
I didn't see that one, no.
Ah, hilarious.
Okay. It's being kind of screwy at the moment. Not loading the whole map. Okay, there we go. For some reason, there's multiple howlers. Somehow.
Watch out, they're gonna invade.
Okay, so Edo-san, where were you standing when you moved your character?
I was standing right here. Oh, right there.
It's not moving on my screen. It's probably being super laggy. Okay, are you 30 feet away from the wall?
I am 35 feet away from the wall.
Okay, so in order to get to the wall, you'll have to dash.
Okay, then I just stand there and then use my gun to literally tap the wall like, "Hello?"
Okay, Lily, you do hear a response.
Does she recognize the voice?
You don't hear a voice, you just hear a tink, tink, tink.
Oh, okay.
Be your Lily. Be loud. Be something. Do something.
Alright, Lily is pounding on the wall, apparently.
Hello!
Okay, now she's screaming. Okay, good. So now, make a perception check at Osan.
Okay, I think I surely will. I want to hear Lily. I want to hear Lily.
As we're doing this, you want to resolve the polymorph?
Sure, I can do that. What stat
DC
do
17
I need?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Of course it's wisdom. I mean, of course it's wisdom.
I hear Lily.
Yes, you do. So we're gonna resolve some other things, so just give me a second before Edo-san can respond. We gotta resolve a few other things first. So, okay. So it was wisdom. Okay.
Sweet. So he's now a nice arboreal bunny.
I'm not going to change his icon or anything. I'm just going to.
No, but he's a bunny.
Fair enough.
He's a bun bun.
He's a little bun.
So
well, he's actually, since he's from arboreal, he's the like giant, fat, dumb-looking bunnies that like they're kind of like tribbles. Like if you look away and you look back, there's like another one. And you're like, what the fuck? Because they breed so fast.
No. You You know what is with polymorph? You keep your mental faculties.
Nope.
No.
Your mental stats actually change as well.
Oh.
The only thing that you keep is your personality and alignment. So he's going to be a dickish bunny, but he's still just a bunny.
Okay. Now, another thing I gotta resolve. There's 2 howlers. Which is the real one?
He's just moving really fast, so he's occupying both spots.
I'll make sure.
You just don't see it. He's just moving really fast.
He shouldn't be able to do this, but it's Misty Step. All Misty Step. Constant. All the time.
Yeah, I have 50 of them now, just suddenly.
Okay, so
that would be hilarious if you just suddenly throw a bunch
he
out there.
does have the ability to dash and also go invisible, so he is invisible and where he wanted to be. So.
Oh, in about an hour, Emmeline is coming home, so I gotta go get her.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so Explo is going to do nothing, apparently. And unless if you guys want to get him to do something.
Yeah, let's have him make a boat.
Do something.
I'm just going to tell him, hey, try not to have your bear get draxed right away. I'm going to try to last more than 1 round,
Can we give him a boat or something?
Yeah, we got the bear. We forgot about his bear. And then we gave him his bear back. And
it got attacked a lot.
It got destroyed first round each time.
Just wiped out entirely.
Yeah, 0 hit points. Dead. Oh, and Lonnie, if you see that treasure chest, they requested a treasure chest full of stuff. So now they have to...
It's empty.
I was pressured into it.
So they can try to save the treasure chest if it has it. It does have stuff in it.
We already emptied it.
You took the potions out.
Oh, okay.
But you put treasure in it instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's now all the giant gems.
So the bear will take the chest and just go as far away as possible to safety with the chest on it.
Actually, I'm gonna dump 4. Let's see what level do I have to cast it at.
And I'll say that since the bear, I'm pretty sure the bear's a large creature. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it can carry the chest, no problem.
Yeah, are we doing this in turns, or how are you resolving it?
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I let you guys act. So,
in that case, I will go and grab the bunny. Oh, okay.
No, I let you guys act. So you guys acted. Now it's his turn, technically.
Oh,
but
so
you can't. When it's his turn, you can grab the bunny. But he's going to act, and then we're gonna roll for initiative.
He's gonna hop. He's gonna hop and flop.
Remember, he acts exactly as a bunny would. He doesn't have his intelligence.
That's fair. But the first thing I gotta look up is the intelligence of a bunny.
Which is not a thing in the PHB.
They're not dumb, but they're not smart.
There's no rabbit either?
No, there's nothing in the boss manual.
Perfect.
You can look up some stats made for you. Here. I found them online in the Google Hangouts.
Okay, perfect.
Seems appropriate for a bunny.
You a bun.
Oh.
Okay, so he has the intelligence of an animal. Like, he's not like eagle stats and good. He's more of a animalistic creature. But he is wise. He's still wise. So, because he has 10. He has 10 in wisdom. So, he's stupid, like he's book stupid, but he can still make rational decisions, unfortunately. So that's what's going to happen. He is going to go What's his movement speed? What was the rabbit's movement speed? 35. Perfect. So he could probably get all the way to where he wants to go. Yeah, he can go all the way.
He's running into the corner hiding.
Well, he knows he's not as powerful as he needs to be. So he's just gonna move away for now.
Yeah.
That's all he can do.
Probably also thinking like, man, where's some carrots?
Yeah, he's also thinking about food, but he's wise enough to realize that food is not gonna help him right now, because he's
Last meal, bro.
He's wiser than a civilian. So, yeah, he's smart enough to not go close to you guys at the moment. So, and he does have an attack, but he's not going to use it because he can only deal 1 damage. So,
A bunny has an attack? What?
Yeah.
Fluff me to death?
it can bite you with its large front teeth, dealing 1 damage. So, yes, it can hurt you.
Has anyone been bit by a bunny? I never have, but it seems like it wouldn't even draw blood.
No, it should be able to. Animals normally can draw a little blood.
It doesn't seem like it hurt that much. Okay.
Well, it can actually quite a hole in your finger or hand if it gets one good chomp in.
Yes.
Okay.
It's strong enough to bite through, like, wood and stuff like that. Because they try to escape off it.
Oh, that's right. They need to gnaw. Okay. That's true.
Yeah,
So.
they need to gnaw, yeah.
So, it went in the corner.
Cool.
Bad bunny in your corner.
So, it's initiative time. Has anybody rolled their initiative yet?
Oh,
Negative.
wait, initiative. Oh, let me do that real quick. Yes, I'm quick, I'm fast, haha.
And unfortunately, I'm gonna... It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense, but I'm gonna roll with the rabbit stats.
Aw, how
That's what it should be.
tiny.
How slow?
Can somebody give me a token?
You have...
You have your
yeah.
own, bro.
Do I?
Yeah.
You're part of the anonymous Blue Man group.
I'll just change it to 11. That's what you got, right?
Yeah.
I don't have one on there anymore.
Technically, his dex is higher than this, but since he's a rabbit, he has a +1.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets to go.
Yay! I go before him. I have 2.
Until he changes back. If he
That
changes
won't be
back.
for an hour.
Uh,
I also tell everybody, nobody touch that bunny.
What? Blow up the bunny?
Don't touch it.
Okay,
Yeah.
blow it up.
You're gonna make Explo blow it up.
give me a sec. Firefox just crashed.
Oh no.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's why I use Chrome.
Yes, but we don't all have super
Oh, you
PCs
rolled
that
an
can take
extra?
that.
I'll just
It just
type it in
drains
then.
so much of my memory, though. I have a pretty crappy little computer.
Oh, mine is like at 70% memory at all times. Used. So. And right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tabs open.
You know you can close down the
Well,
phone, right?
I will shut up about the amount I have open. No, seriously, it's not a funny number.
How many I need to know?
No, you
100.
don't want to know.
112.
It's not a want, it's a need. I need to know.
No, you don't want and need to know. Seriously, you just don't.
All I want to know, Gio, Is it in the triple digits?
Shamefully, yes.
Orale! Bruh!
Same thing to you that I said to Matt. You can close down the porn tabs every once in a while.
He's right.
None of them are porn.
Those
I'm
are not any
disappointed.
of my tabs at the moment.
Oh, at the moment. Right.
You're
mean,
not making
come
a
on.
good case.
I'm not gonna dismiss anything that might happen in the future.
Well,
just slowly
okay.
eating as we're talking about
Since
this.
we're going to get I will take the shame away from him. About 310 tabs.
Jesus, bro. Do you have to have them all open?
I'm too lazy to close them.
You know you can just favorite pages, right? And then you can just go back to them when you want.
Yes, but I'm that lazy.
Every time I would
man.
restart my computer, if I had that open, I would never get to do anything.
That's why my beats are so wonderful.
Plus, they usually have a little X next to them. You can just click that.
What's so funny, Lolly? What's so funny?
I'm very like that with my computer. With my phone, I don't know. I think I've had about 30 tabs open before.
Yeah, my phone is like, what? Too many tabs? Let me close some automatically.
But my computer, I'm very like, no, like, it needs to be clean. It needs to be like streamlined.
Yeah, I can find everything where it is in that thing, but I'm too lazy to close a few tabs because fuck it.
Okay, so if
Anyway.
I ask you which one the porn tab is, you'll say like it's 123, 9, and 76, right?
None of the numbers. Let me say that.
Anyway, yeah, you're right, Matt.
Because I have no porn tabs open.
This time.
You know what that just tells me? Geo's lazy about not closing anything but the porn. That's the one thing.
Oh.
Like, all right, I do not need anybody to see what I just did it too. All right, we're gonna close that. Clear the history. Good. All right.
My room is clean, but my car is a mess.
Perfect. So, Howler.
Yes, I will bonus action dash, and I will tell to the others. We might have to take them out so we can teleport back all together. And I will grab the bunny, without damaging it. Just grab it. So it needs to make.
It's a grapple check.
Yes, which I am very good at. Let's see.
It can try to escape.
4.
4, perfect. It has a +1 to its dexterity, so, and its strength is -5, so it's gonna use dex.
Do I get advantage? It doesn't see me. I'm currently invisible.
Yes, but it
don't you get
realize that you're trying to grab it.
But do I get
an attack roll though? Don't you get advantage?
It's not an attack roll. It's
it's a grapple. So 14.
How many attacks does Howler have? Oh, just one, right?
Too many.
Yeah.
Attacks.
No, he doesn't
one.
have too many. He only has one, and then he can bonus action with a offhand weapon. So
like I said, too many. He can actually kill something with one hit, so that's why too many.
As a bonus action with your offhand, can you do another grapple?
No, I already dashed. He was too far away.
Yeah, he dashed. Okay. So it wouldn't matter even if he had the ability to do that.
Okay.
So you are invisible. It doesn't see what's trying to grab it, but it's still... it's an iffy situation because you're trying to grab it rather than just hit it and move away.
Mm-hmm.
So it rules a little differently. So, a rabbit has a 1 in strength, so yeah, it was going to use its dex to try to get away, unfortunately. So Howler's trying to grab it. He recommends that you guys may have to kill this thing.
The bunny? But it's so small.
Is it from this plane?
You don't know the answer to that question.
The announcer guy.
You don't know the answer to that question.
Did he look like an Urokoku?
No, he looked like a human being.
Cool. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so Lily.
Yeah.
Lily needs to die.
You're on the other side of the wall.
I figured I was. Guys! Help me! Who's on the other side of the wall? Wait, what if I don't want them to hear me?
Oh well, it's too late. So is that your turn?
I'm assuming she's loud. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the whole turn.
Yeah, Ariston is going to save his hubby.
Okay. Alright, Edo-san.
Yes.
You are 5 feet away from the wall. You hear her.
I am going to summon my mighty weapon of a wait. Fuck, I don't have that. I thought of that spiritual weapon, damn it.
No.
Well, time to go mad scientist. Start sticking, well, bomb! I'm gonna make a bomb again. Yay!
You're an artificer. You're not a cleric or a paladin or anything.
Yes. So I'm gonna make a bomb to blow up the wall.
Okay. Like I said, you're 5 feet away from the wall. Do you wish to use some of your movement to move up to the wall to put the bomb next to the wall?
Yes.
Perfect. I mean, you could have thrown it 5 feet if you wanted to, but then there wasn't a guarantee it would stay where you wanted it to be.
Yeah, that's why.
So, okay. So you have a bomb.
Put it down, light the fuse, and just yell, "Stay away from the wall, Lily!" Tick, 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 tick.
Alright, Lily, I'm gonna need you to make a perception check.
Please roll high, please roll high, please roll high, please roll high. There's a persuasion.
Totally did it!
You persuade your ears to listen. They're listening. Okay, so you roll low. Get something. Here's what you get. You hear a menacing voice on the other side, and you hear a sound.
Okay! There's a creepy person and a snake!
Oh, oh God, no! Hey, no!
She's fine. She's a strong cleric halfling. She'll live.
Okay,
She'll
so
live.
She's
there's a snake
technically
on
a
the other side.
paladin, but that's okay.
Paladin, whatever.
So,
Be in my aura. That came out right.
I think it did, yes. Alright, whoever's controlling Explo.
Bear grabs the chest.
Yeah, Bear already has chest, and Bear has chest in corner.
Does the bear like the chest?
I'm gonna grab a drink.
It's mounted it, and it's slowly just like gyrating.
Expo doesn't know what to do. Is a bomb up there? Did Lily come through it, or?
It didn't explode yet.
Yeah, he's just gonna throw a firebomb up at the bomb.
Okay, so bomb on bomb action. Great.
Yes.
Too bad I don't have my soundboard right
and
now.
it's a firebomb, so it is literally hot.
Hot.
So perfect. Yeah, the bomb explodes because it cannot dex save because it's a bomb.
In a wall.
The wall can't save either. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that it can't move. I know it's a very radical position for me to take. Not many DMs would take that position, but the wall just can't move. So the bomb explodes, and do you have a bomb damage in your inventory, Edo-san?
No.
Okay, so what did you put in this bomb? I'll say that you prepared a bomb in your off time. So what did you put in the bomb? Is it a shrapnel bomb? So is there like little pieces in the bomb? Or is it just a gunpowder bomb type thing? Or what is it?
It's supposed to do damage to walls, so a siege weapon.
Okay, so it's a siege bomb. Which means
lots,
this is pure
lots of
explosive
black
energy.
powder.
Okay. Pure explosive energy. Perfect.
I thought last time you let me roll 10d something or something, 8d something.
I'm gonna get you to roll 5d12.
So you set it up as like a shape charge, right? So that all the force would go directly into the wall.
Yeah.
You rolled really low on that, but you still... so Lily, you start to see a little bit of light coming from where you're looking. You can see a light shining on your feet coming from the wall. However, you look around this room, there's a weird magical aura in here. It's just weird. It kind of looks like heat vapors on a hot day. Something weird going on here.
Oh, this is probably bad. Okay, I'm gonna back up.
Okay, when you get to your turn, you can do that.
Okay.
Just to be fair. So, Lucius, you hear a bomb explode behind you.
Would you say that rabbit is about 5 pounds, less than 5 pounds, more than 5 pounds?
It's an abnormally large specimen, at least from the looks of it. It's approximately 6 or 7 pounds.
Okay, so I can't cast Mage Hand to grab him.
Mage Hand is up to 10 pounds.
And I had no idea what you were going to do, so yay for him.
Tim, Mage Hand is up to 10 pounds.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, cool. I will cast a Mage Hand and have it try to grab the
weird-looking Mickey Mouse hand that we've established that's your Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
What's the range?
30
let's
feet.
see. Let's see if you can reach him from where you currently are. No, you cannot. He is currently 50 feet away.
Cool. I'll move 30 feet, and then I'll cast it.
And I assume you have the same issue as before? Where you can't move him?
What do you mean?
Your character?
Yeah, because of how I play it on my tablet, I can't see the map when I have the character sheet up.
That's fine. So somebody move him 30 feet closer.
30 feet closer, which way? To the what?
To the right.
Towards the bunny.
So, in this direction.
Well.
Perfect. So you are more than close enough to cast it.
Okay.
So you should be... Yeah, you're exactly 20 feet away. So, yeah, you're within range. Poof,
So
the
just
weird-looking Mickey Mouse hand appears. And it's going to attempt to the rabbit. However, the rabbit can escape the hand. So I don't know how the roll against that works. Against Mage Hand.
His spell attack bonus versus the rabbit's acrobatics or athletics of the rabbit. Probably.
Okay, so it's a spell save, basically.
Well, that's how I would do it. Like he can roll.
That sounds accurate enough. Let's do that. So he rolls 13 against your Mage Hand, which your save is 17, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So the rabbit does not escape. You just sort of have it gripped like how...
Yeah, by the scruff of its neck, pulled up into the air. How tall is the ceiling?
How tall is the ceiling? It's approximately 40 feet up.
Cool. I'm gonna send the hand up as high as I can.
Okay, so what's its speed? Because you summoned it right next to the rabbit, so I'm gonna let the grab go. But when you're moving
you can
the
move
hand,
it 30 feet.
Okay, 30 feet. Okay, so it's 30 feet in the air. Perfect.
If the bunny loses all of its hit points, does it revert back to its original form, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. It works. It works kind of like beast-shaped for druids, except the stats are different.
And the excess damage that it would take past its current HP will roll over into its new form.
Okay, I didn't
Which
know that.
also happens with druids.
So it's really just a matter of, at this point, like, do we just light it up while it's up there, like range attacks, and then drop it and have it take damage from the fall?
Well, it's 30 feet in the air, and unless you want to do anything else, it's his turn next.
No, there's nothing else I can do.
Okay. So it's going to try to escape, because that's pretty much the only thing it can do. And I don't... Does the hand have HP if attacked?
It does not.
Okay, that means that it's incorporeal, is what I'm going to say. So he can't attack it, basically. So he's just going to try to escape it. Whee! 8! He failed. He realizes if he takes fall damage, he'll revert. So he was going to try to do that, but it didn't work. So, Howler, you are standing next to the barrier, and the wall is 5 feet in front of you, and 30 feet in the air next to the wall is the rabbit.
Okay. Yeah, I will just wait.
I'll just wait.
Yeah.
Perfect.
My
Typical
plan on
Howler.
this next one is to...
Are you going your turn, or are you holding an action?
I will tell Howler that I am planning on pulling it up all the way to the roof and then hitting it with a fireball or a lightning bolt, so that when it reverts back to his normal form, he'll then fall the 40 feet and take that damage in his normal form. So if you want to be waiting to gank him when he hits the ground.
Okay. So I will hold my weapons ready to strike him as soon as he gets within my range. I will be kind of under him.
So technically, you could hit him before he hits the ground. Do you wish to do that, or wait until he hits the ground? Because technically, he'll come within range within 5 feet, and he'll be 5 feet in the air.
As soon as he hits the ground, I'll say.
Okay. Because it just affects the order of operations. It doesn't really change anything, but it will affect the order of operations, basically. Okay,
No. Never mind.
Okay, that's fine.
Actually, yes, I think I will do something. Let's just see what I have. Like, I need to have... I have a bunch of stuff. How's the ground there beneath where the rabbit's going up?
The ground is perfectly flat, like the rest of the room.
Yeah, but is it stone? What is it made of?
It's stone.
It's stone. Okay. So what could I pull out to make him hurt even more if he falls down? Is the question.
Got some cow trips or anything like that? Spike traps?
I'm looking through my inventory.
He has a magic portable house. You can try to use that somehow.
Well, that's where you throw the thing, and then like you say the command word, so it turns into a house, and it falls on the wicked witch.
I don't have the command word. You need to help me with that.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the command word is.
Give it to me, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. But for now, I will pull out...
It's technically a log cabin, but yeah.
I will pull out the greatsword from the Freedy. And I will try and put it in a way, like using my ropes and stuff, where it stands up. So if he were to fall, it would fall straight onto the sword.
Okay, you can do that, but you won't be able to save your action. I'll just say.
Yeah, I'll just save my
your action to tie it to the ground and everything.
Yeah, no, I think my action is better. I just hoped I had more stuff. I need to go gather stuff.
Yeah, because you said you were going to tie it to the ground with ropes. Yeah, that's not a bonus action.
Yeah. I understand. I will wait.
Okay.
Hold on.
Fair enough. Okay, so it is Lily's
Actually-
turn. You're still in the room with the weird magical aura.
Mm-hmm. Nothing has happened?
Yeah, I'll just reiterate what the room looks like. I might not have said it, so here we go. The room looks like a stone room, approximately 50 feet by 50 feet. You're standing in the corner of one of the walls, near the corner. And it's got this weird, wavy, magical essence all around the room. There's no lights, but the weird, magical essence is there. You don't know what it does or what it is, so you can go from there.
Okay.
You can try to roll to see if you know what it is, but currently you're not sure.
Arcana?
Yeah. So you can look at the room and see if there's anything. Ooh,
Big
you
fat
actually rolled,
13.
you rolled pretty high. You're not entirely sure, but perhaps it had something to do with why you could see yourself even though the room had no light in it.
Okay. Go back to the door.
Well, there's no door, but there's a
Or-
hole that's being blown in the wall. And you can see that there's slight cracks in the wall that you can see light coming through from.
So, see if I can peek through first. What do I see?
All right. Crouch down and look. Make a perception check.
You 13s.
Perfect. 13.
Apparently it's lucky.
I'm going to say the crack is pretty small based on that. But you can see, like, so you're standing here. I didn't paint. So if you can see this, you're standing there at the top. You see weird foot movements over here and over here. And you see weird foot movements over here. They're blocking your line of sight to the bear, so you don't see that. And you see something going on over here, but you're not sure what it is. Something amorphism, weirdly shaped.
Can I distinguish like who it is or what it is, or just a humanoid figure in a bun?
This, it just looks like you can't distinguish what exactly it is, because you're just seeing him. You're just seeing the bottom of his feet, and it's kind of too far away, so it's kind of an amorphous shape. You're not sure what it is. But he's a little closer, so you can see that that's probably a person. And over here, yeah, there's people just sort of walking around on the other side of the wall.
Okay, I cannot distinguish who they are, just...
Yeah, you heard a mean voice, so the ones that are closer, probably the ones that were making the voice sounds.
Okay.
Oh, those guys sound a little scary. Not that I get scared, but they sound freaky.
Yeah, they sound a little creepy.
Creeps.
Menacing is the biggest one.
Alright. I forgot what Shield of Faith does.
If you
And
put
I'll
AC,
say that you see enough that you can tell that this guy is taller than this guy.
I will cast Shield of Faith on myself, because, you know, she ain't scared, but she ain't dumb. Boom, Shield of Faith.
Fair enough.
plus
Bring
still
Bring it
to
on,
your AC.
creepazoids!
Alright, so since the wall has like a concavity in it now, you can hear her clearly, and she says that.
Lily!
Creepazoids!
No! Lily!
Alright.
Harrison!
Now you hear that this is probably Erosan's voice. It's a little muffled, but you can tell more clearly that it's him, probably.
Artisan! Artisan!
Yeah, I'm trying to catch you out. I will try. Well, take out some
So
bricks.
thematically, while she's saying this, you're moving over to get to her if you want to do that.
Yeah, I'm moving over and then using my light hammer to, well, hopefully make the crack bigger.
Okay, so thematically, we'll combine your 2 turns. So, Edo-san, you move over. So you can move over. You can move your character over if you want.
Just for show to say that here there's a wall between us
Yes,
or
that's fine.
something.
The theater of the mind. We understand.
Yeah. So I'm using my light hammer to literally, well, make the crack bigger.
Alright, I'm gonna need you. Okay, you hit the wall. So you don't need to roll that. But I'm gonna need you. Okay, you can deal the damage too. I'll let that go. However, I'm gonna need you to make is it a +1 hammer?
No, it's just a regular old light hammer.
Okay, so it's a regular hammer. It's a mundane hammer.
Yep.
Okay, that's a good thing. That's a plus. However, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. 12.
Alright. You're like, I don't want to damage someone else's property, and you stop hitting the wall.
But I already did.
You already did, but you just have this thought occur in your mind, and you're like, I'm gonna stop this now. This isn't right.
Yeah. So I also just Lily, this wall's being weird. It's making me not want to hit it.
Okay, so I'll hit it.
Okay.
Okay, so since I thematically combined your turns, I'll let Lily take her action if she wants to hit the wall.
Please hit, please hit, please hit. Well, you could hit. I mean, it's a wall. How the hell can it's gonna jump out of the way?
Yeah, exactly. So she needs to roll damage.
Okay. Just damage?
You may as well roll the to hit, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna hit it, no matter what you roll. But the important part is damage. Okay, so you make a little hole in the wall, probably big enough for a small humanoid to get through. However, Lily, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw.
Yup. +8, perfect. I mean, yeah. For a second, you're like, why am I smashing other people's property? I should go sit in the corner, but then you're like, but I need to get through the wall, and then you decide to go through the wall.
I'm through the wall.
Yes, so
You're
now
getting hooked by Elson. No mercy, just hug.
So the way it is now, I'll say that that's how it is, because you pull her through, you back up 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
So Lily is being hugged by Edo-san.
I missed you.
Where are you? Wait. Okay, I don't know where I am, but let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Put it down.
Okay.
Alright,
So
what are we doing?
unfortunately, that took up your guys' entire turn.
That's fair.
Because I mean, you did a lot.
Yeah.
So yes.
It's
Explod's
possible.
turn. He witnesses the heartwarming moment. Does he wish to do anything else?
Freeze's cold heart once again.
Well, it's already sub-zero, so warming it up just like didn't even crack the ice that's on it. So yeah.
It thawed a little bit of the permafrost.
Tiny bit, and then the water just froze immediately back over.
But now there's a weakness. That's not good.
Well, that's not up to me to deal with. So, what's he doing? Anybody? Everyone can control him simultaneously if they wish. What do you guys want him to do?
Just gonna wait.
I control the left arm to just wiggle about.
Perfect.
No.
He's just gonna go down here and get ready to throw acid at whatever. Because these people doing stuff.
Okay, so he is approximately. Just so you know, his bombs have a range of 20, and then the higher one is something else. I don't
have
know.
a higher? Well, let me see.
Yeah, I think it's 20 something, because all
Well,
ranged attacks have that, as far as I'm aware.
I'll check his class. Yeah, but yeah, he's just gonna get ready to throw the bomb.
Okay, sure. Because as far as I'm aware, all ranged attacks have multiple rankings to their
Throw
accuracy,
distance.
whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, you have like the minimum distance that you can throw accurately. Then after that, you have disadvantage, and then you have your maximum range.
Yes. So you have the minimum range, and then you have the maximum range.
He's gonna move 5 feet more. He has 30-foot range.
Okay. He has 30 feet. Okay, perfect. Because I thought he only had 20. But that's a little bit. Okay, perfect. Lucius.
Whoa.
You are 20. You're a decent distance away from the.
So I'm gonna have the hand go up another 10 feet so that it's pressing, or like has the bunny all the way up at the top most point.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that I'm not standing directly underneath the thing, like when it comes down. Do fireball or lightning bolts?
Probably lightning, and you won't hit anyone else for sure.
Well, since they're 40 feet up, nobody should get hit by the fireball.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, nobody will get hit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'll just do the lightning bolt.
Perfect.
I cast it at 4th level.
Perfect.
So it's going to be 96.
As a +1 to Dex, he can technically try to wiggle. So.
See what happens.
6.
Cool. Full damage.
And he only
Shitty fucking ones. So 30
That's still
fireball
30 damage.
so it should be 29 damage to himself.
Fair enough. Not even gonna bother with the rabbit shenanigans. I'm just gonna put 29. Okay, so he turns back into a person,
And
which
then he drops
is
40 feet.
I was gonna get to that. I was gonna say which is too heavy for the hand to hold, so the hand just lets it go. It has no choice.
I'll also just dispel the hand.
Sure, you can do that as a free action, and he falls 40 feet.
As he falls, that Expo is going to toss after that then.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
As he falls, Expo is going to toss acid at him.
So as he begins falling?
Yeah.
When he gets like midway.
Okay.
Yeah, midway. Just on the
Sure. I'll let you do that.
deck save.
So.
Shouldn't he be at disadvantage for a deck save in midair?
Technically it's like an acrobatics thing, so that's what Dex is, so unfortunately it's just the same.
I would just think as he's free falling there, he doesn't have anything to hit or like move off of to try and dodge.
He's technically next to a barrier and a wall, so he does have things that he can do.
Just start sprinting along the wall, no problem.
Well, he could just sort of like reach his hand back and move himself out of the way. That sort of thing. So he needs to make a DC 17. Okay.
Ooh.
He rolled 25. so he takes no damage.
It's a shame
And
because
he falls to the ground, taking 4d6 damage. So he takes 20 additional damage, which is, I mean, almost as much as you did with the lightning bolt.
And then he's gonna take more.
Yes, that's true. So you can attack him.
So I guess those hit.
Yes, those hit.
And then sneak attack.
Okay.
Did you crit
So
on
is it
any of
the
your
left
attacks?
numbers?
Yeah, it's the left numbers, unless he's surprised. Is he surprised? No, I figured.
Even though he's changed from a rabbit to a person, and he's falling through the air, he's still aware of what's happening.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's why I said left first.
Okay, so he has a bunch of damage, which is cool. However, he's not even bloodied yet, so that's a cool thing. So he lands on the ground. Is that the end of your turn, Lucius? Because that was technically like 3 prepared actions activated, so it's still your turn.
How close am I to where he just fell?
20 feet.
Yeah, we can go ahead and move me back about 10.
All right.
Up, right.
North, northeast, northwest.
Just straight back from him.
Okay, north.
There. Don't fit.
And I will also reach into my bag of holding and pull out the battle axe, the magical one, and kind of yell to Lily, "Hey! Since you're back, I guess you can use this again."
Okay, perfect conversation. So you going to attempt to toss that to her? I'll let you throw it with a bonus action if you want.
Sure. It's a strength check or dex? Can we do dex?
Unfortunately,
Okay.
it is a great weapon, so no. So strength.
I'll be right back, cause things and such. You know what I need to do.
Yeah.
Just turn
Close
it.
those
See if you-
tabs. Close those tabs.
Sweet.
Oh,
4.
shoot. Beautiful.
Okay, so I'm gonna mark a position where the axe landed. So.
And I will yell, "This isn't my strong suit!"
It's because you're not strong.
Exactly.
It's kind of punny in that way, isn't it?
Yeah, well, ever since I had my kid, my pun game has gone to a whole new level, bro.
Alright. This square is currently taken up by the axe.
Cool, I hope that's near you. I can't see.
It's not. No.
It's 1 5-foot square empty, and then the next 5-foot square is where it landed.
Cool, that's way better than what I thought. I thought it was going to just land right next to me, like I was going to pull it up, like, sorry.
Technically, you did do the full arm motion, so it tumbled a little bit.
I'm glad I just didn't chop off my own foot or something.
If you would have gotten pretty much anything less, it would have landed in the next square next to you. So.
You failed me hard.
Well, there's an axe on the ground. You can still grab it.
Failed me hard.
Yeah, it's approximately like
I got a lot of hard
50
things
feet
for
away
you, don't
from
worry.
her. It's still approximately like 50 feet away from her. So, perfect.
That's fine. You're tiny. Just run.
She's tiny. Just run. Quote of the century.
You'll
Dude.
get over there. You can pick it up. Then you should be able to bonus action just do the magic drop onto the enemy.
My speed is still better than your speed, but that's a long walk.
Hold on. My speed is a 45.
Oh shoot, man! Your
Yeah, he's
speed
a
is-
human with enhanced speed due to a magical item.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, bro. So, like I said, just do your full movement action to get over there, And then you should be able to pick it up.
She can move 50 feet with the dash. So.
Hunty,
Have you-
I can move 70 feet with the dash.
Oh, you have extra movement speed somehow?
Yeah. I opted for the
Yeah.
extra 10 feet.
Oh, she got the mobile feat. That is a good feat for a melee attacker.
Yeah, if you get over there, the properties on the axe should allow you as a bonus action, if I'm remembering correctly, to have it attack an enemy.
Yes, she can teleport it to attack
So
him.
on your turn, you should be able to get the axe and then still be able to attack him with it once.
Does she have the stats for that?
She was the only one who was strong enough to wield it.
Yes, but I gave you the stats for that, so you might want to give her the stats for that if she doesn't have them already.
Plus
Actually,
one.
all I ever got was just that it was a magical battle axe. I didn't get the stats because I could never use it.
Well, I told you what it was because you identified it. So if you didn't write that down, that's your fault.
Was it the battle axe I originally had?
Yeah, it was the one that I gave you.
Well,
no.
it's called the Imp.
You have it
Um,
in your inventory. I think I made it earlier. Yeah, it's down there. The imp.
in my inventory?
Yeah. No, in your attacks, I mean, not your inventory. At the bottom.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it can
We got
teleport within. You can teleport anywhere within 10 feet of you. To make attacks as well. But if you don't teleport it back to you at the end of your turn, then it falls on the ground and you have to try to get it, basically.
Okay.
Which you can do as a free action. You can teleport it back to you as a free action. So there's not much reason not to, unless if you have a reason to do that. So bad guy. He gets 3 attacks because I just set him up.
Well, he is prone currently, right?
Yes, but he stands up with half his movement.
Does that give you attack of opportunity?
No.
That's
Him standing up doesn't, but him moving would. But he's not moving anywhere. So he's just standing up, which
You got
just
this, Howard!
changes him from prone to not prone. That's all that does. So he stands up and he goes, "Well, let the games begin." And he calls out, "Werewolf!" And let me see. Should be in. Here it is. Okay, so he calls out werewolf. 3 of you are going to get attacks against you. Because he can just summon them anywhere in the battlefield. So he's going to choose who he wants to attack.
I'm just saying it would be phone call.
It has some great music.
That was great.
Perfect.
I like your ringtone.
Whoever that was. Probably Ben. Since he's not talking anymore.
Was
Hey, bro,
not
I'm on a
me.
boat. Well, it'd be hilarious. He's like, "Hey, bro, did you know I'm on a boat right now? I'm fixing up a boat."
Okay.
Has Geo done his change yet? Has he switched out a computer yet?
I don't see him, so no.
Well, no, I think Geo is switching his computer right now.
He is. That's what he's in the process of doing. So, he summons 3 werewolves.
Who's he going
here,
after?
1 here, 1 here. And they just make a single attack against you, each of them.
Who are they attacking?
Howler, Lucius, and Explo, because they're the 3 closest people. So each one is going to make... Yeah, they're going to make bite attacks. Because it's going to make this a lot more interesting. So they each have +4 to hit. So 4. So this one's against Howler, 20. This one's against Lucius, 23. And this one's against Explo, 12.
Jesus.
So Howler's AC is I don't know, and he is currently muted because he's having a phone conversation probably.
It's a good one too. Look at his face.
Oh yeah, he was overjoyed at something that was said. So, yeah, I don't know his AC. So Lucius, is your AC less than 23? I assume it is.
Yeah, I'm a fucking wizard.
Okay, great. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I assumed you were much higher, Tim.
Okay,
19
great.
pass.
Yes, it does. Luckily. And you take 1d8 plus 2. That's not that
How
bad.
small.
2. Wow. Okay, you take 3 damage.
How small.
Sweet. I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Technically, you can target either the werewolf or the announcer. Who do you wish? Because he's technically summoning them in to attack for him. So, you can choose.
No, I'm gonna hit the werewolf that's in front of me.
Okay.
Cool, at least I did better this time.
Okay. So the werewolf gets hit. Or does it? It
You
needs
get a
to
dexterity save.
saving throw. Werewolves aren't that great, guys. They're only a challenge level 3, so they're not the best. Okay, +1. You sure? Yep. Alright, he rolled a 7, so he takes full damage.
19 damage.
Perfect. So he takes 19 damage. I'll keep track of that for later in case he wants to reuse his werewolf attack. Okay, so 19. Okay, so Explo, I assume he has a higher AC than 12.
12?
Yeah, I
He
assume
should.
it's higher than that. However, yeah, Ben is on vacation, off screen.
Hey man, it could be a chick. At this point, I'm hoping it's a chick.
What if he
I
likes
hope it
dudes?
is too.
Or
What if it's-
whatever his choice is.
Yes, that's a good point. Yes.
What if he's into furries?
Whatever his choice is, as long as with the consenting adult.
I mean, it could be an otherkin, and I'm not judging.
I'm sorry. I'm a horrible human. Okay.
So, I have to find his character sheet because he's not here. Oh, of course, he's the one with like 7,000 character sheets. That's right.
Somebody's got to do it, bro.
Okay, so I just looked up otherkin. Oh, Lord.
You didn't know what
Somebody need a
otherkin
little
were?
moist? Somebody get a little moist?
Not as internetly aware as you are, Matt.
Hi, Ben. Does a 24 hit you? Or 20 hit you?
Well, I would like to say no. So where's the attack roll?
The attack roll is a 20.
20. Let's see what I can do. I could do something, but unfortunately 20 hits me. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So 20 hits you. You're being attacked by a werewolf, by the way.
Okay. Well, it would be fitting with a name like Carla to get Lycan Trophy, so...
Yes, that's the thing. So you got hit by a bite, so you do need to make a Constitution saving throw.
And I thankfully made mine.
Yeah, he easily made his.
I'm just thinking if I should choose to fail it or not. I mean, I'm like Howler, right? Werewolves howl. Makes sense.
He took max damage. So you take 10 damage from its bite.
Fine.
So, Dragon's Bane, Grand Admiral Howler of the Aquan Sea, the werewolf.
Werewolf boy.
Of the full moon at the end.
No, his name should be the Grand Admiral Howler of the Moon of the Aquan Sea.
Owner of the moon.
Well, technically, lycanthropy can change you into a variety of animals, no matter which animal you get bitten by.
Aw, lame.
So you
could
don't
probably be
turn
like a
into.
bunny.
You're not guaranteed to turn into a werewolf if you get bit by a werewolf.
Are you serious? You mean you could turn into like a were-rat or some bullshit and be like, oh man, I got bitten by this badass werewolf. That's cool. What do you turn into?
I think it would be interesting, just like interesting. So can I choose to fail this instead?
If you wish, you can.
Yes, I will.
However,
I don't know.
Yeah, in the books, it says that technically, if you're bitten by a werewolf, you turn into a werewolf. But in my world, you can turn into a variety of beasts. So it depends on what. It's so that way you can customize your character a little more if it turns into a were creature. Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, like my dwarf, he would have become a were-goat, basically, because he was so stubborn.
Nice.
It's usually based on your personality, what you turn into. So.
Oh, Howler's gonna be like a cat or some shit, like a were-tiger.
Yeah.
And then I can see him turning into a were-animal and then doing the shit that cats do, where he's like laying on his back with his fucking legs all open, licking himself, just staring at you as he's doing it.
That's the plan, yo.
Am I making you uncomfortable as I start to lick my junk?
You know they have a hybrid form as well, I'm just saying.
Yes, they do have a half human, half animal form. All of them. So that is also a thing that could be weird. So, yes, I'll allow you to fail if you want.
I think this will be interesting, and if not, then I hope we have some sort of exorcist in this world.
Alright, so it is your turn. You do feel suddenly like something wrong happened when you got bit just now. And as soon as he summoned the werewolves, he just snaps his fingers and they're gone.
Okay.
He just summons them for the attack.
To drop all the damage on.
Yeah, because he can't attack, is what I'm trying to get at. So he just summons things to attack for him, and then.
So you're telling us we're murdering a helpless NPC. I don't think I'm good with this anymore. No.
Oh, stop it! We're all murder hobos here.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. You got me. In this case,
that's why me, you, and Preben get along so well.
Well, I mean, if you're murder hobos long enough, eventually you're going to kill someone with a house, and then you're just going to take over their house. So then you won't be murder hobos anymore.
No, you're still a murder hobo because you still because you ransack the house, you take everything you can, you even take like the crown molding off the wall.
And you find
you could just steal the deed and own the house.
Murder hobo, bro. It's always in my heart.
Okay, go ahead, Howler.
Yes. Since I don't feel so well, I am going to try and paralyze this fucker. So I will use my grell poison, and I will apply it to my dagger as I stab him again.
Sure. All
21.
right. 21 hits him.
And he needs to make a con save.
Okay, his con save. Perfect.
Where's my
con save?
Those ones.
He rolled a 23.
I could spend 3 luck points, but I don't think I will.
Alright, so damage.
And oh yeah, I don't have anything to give me advantage. This is a bad turn. I will tell Explo, get over here. And the same with Lucian. It doesn't seem like he has a weapon. Let's just gang up on him, I will say. And I will strike him again.
Alright, loyalty hits him.
So 12.
And just so you guys don't feel as not special as him, he's just been here a lot longer, so he's had a chance to decide what mystical items he wants to go after. So that's why he has mystical items. Just so that way you guys don't feel left out. So mystical items will be had later on. So yes, he takes the damage. He's just accepting the damage. He doesn't even look like he's changing posture when you hit him. But it seems to be damaging the shadow on his exterior. So
Yeah.
you are doing damage. Alright. Lily!
Actually, before my turn, could I yell out something towards Lucian?
You want to do what towards Lucian?
Just yell out something.
Oh, sure.
And I'll ask if he's tried dispelling the shadow to the orb.
I'll try it.
Seen it happen to a dragon before. That's all I have to say.
Make a history check, Howler.
Let's see. Me. History. 19.
It wasn't a dispel magic spell that did that. It was a remove curse spell.
Or remove curse. That's what I meant.
I don't have that.
Okay.
Yes, remove curse just instantly dispelled the shadow. So, I just wanted to, because it was a different spell.
He's back.
We didn't come back to your turn yet because a bunch of distractions happened.
That's okay.
That'd be me.
So, Lily, it's your turn.
Cool. So he tells me that, like, I could hit someone or some jazz like that?
He says that, well, the last thing that was directed towards you was the comment about the axe, so you can get the axe.
Okay.
Or you can try to.
Walk over. Pick it
up
up.
Axe.
Right.
Yeah, you can do that.
Down here as well, since you dashed. You can get closer if you want.
Yeah, since you had to dash to get to the axe, you can move further.
That was 55 feet.
You'll have to get within
technically
10
move
for you
70.
to use the axe.
45, so it's less.
It's 45?
Yeah, so if you stop there and then go there, this way, you can go down to either of these squares.
Cool.
Yeah, having Lily helping you, Howler, would be better than having Explo.
Yeah.
Just to be fair.
You were far away. I didn't see her.
That's fair.
She's so tiny to the floor.
Well, he's tiny to the floor, too. To be fair.
We're both tiny to the floor.
Yeah, but he's always looking up.
He's always reaching up, you mean.
Yeah,
Tim, how do you say your character's name?
Lucius.
Lucius.
Yeah. Lily's not gonna know how to say that.
Yeah.
Or as in Lucifer.
She can barely say Arasan.
Yeah, she's not gonna get Lucius out of her mouth.
You can call me. You can call me Vice Lord.
Maybe.
Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
What was she supposed to do?
That's actually not a bad title, if you think of the demon flies.
You can't move close enough, so you can't do anything.
Okay.
You were supposed to try to hit the bad guy, but the bad guy's not close enough.
Okay. While she's running over to pick up the imp, she's gonna yell, "Who am I aiming at?"
I'm gonna point to the guy with the giant shadow smile.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the big white smile. Glowing
Also, the
Right.
one that Howler is trying to attack and that I'm about to shoot some magic at. I mean, it should
Plus,
be
Howler
obvious.
is attacking it, so you can... You ask the question, and then you look and see Howler stabbing something, so that might be a good target.
Okay. That's gonna be my whole turn. I'm gonna get off and go, like, wait for M out in the front, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Got it.
Alright.
Daughter is important after all.
Alright,
They kind of
Adelsan,
are.
Yes.
you're standing at the other side of the room.
With a free dilly.
Okay, so just so you're aware, in case you missed it, the announcer guy just basically is summoning things to attack people and then desummoning them immediately. So that seems to be his attack strategy.
Do we shoot the bunny or don't we shoot the bunny?
Oh, he's not a bunny
Oh.
anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
I took the bunny up to the top of the ceiling. I hit it with a lightning bolt, so he turned it back into the announcer. He fell the 40 feet to the floor. Ben, or Howler, then stabbed him, shank, 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 and Explo tried to throw an acid grenade but missed, and that's where we're at.
Time for some pain.
Do it,
Here
bro.
we go.
Shoot him in the face.
And since you're at a decent angle, I'll let you hit him past Howler. Yeah, you're at an
22.
alright angle. You can hit him.
Well, since he's a halfling, as long as you point for the chest, you should be fine, right? Like, he's barely coming up to the crotch level.
Yeah, that's true too. I forgot about that, but
Yeah, and I ignore cover.
yes, but it is an issue if allies are standing in your way.
Yeah.
It doesn't
So,
matter.
So at 22, does it hit?
Okay, yes.
Damn.
42.
Alright, 42. Whoa, wrong thing. There we go. Fixed it. He is not bloodied yet.
Uh-oh. Reload.
Okay.
Excuse you.
Excuse me. I was gonna get to
Alright.
it. I had to settle back down.
So, do you want to move?
No, I'm safe here.
Okay. I mean, you can move back. You have ludicrous range.
Yeah, no, but I'm safe here.
Okay. Alright, Explo.
Yes, he's gonna throw acid, because that's what he can do. He's very useful.
He is. So...
Doesn't he still have his big bomb?
Yeah, actually he should, but let's not give him any ideas.
Oh, okay.
Yet.
The non-existent player. I like it.
Yes. Because he'll likely blow up me and Lily, and maybe the two of you.
All right, yeah, let's not do that. I can always just turn him into a bunny again, and we can pull him to the roof, and then all simultaneously do ranged attacks at the roof.
Because Spraven is not.
Alright, he rolled an 18,
the bunny in his
unfortunately.
bag of holding.
Yeah.
He rolled an 18, so... And yes, he has bombs that can hit allies that ignore any of that stuff. So... It can be a bad. And he also... Oh, I shouldn't spoil it. But yes. Like, if he uses a fireball grenade and aims at a particular spot, and he doesn't know it's a fireball grenade or whatever, he can hit allies. Things of
I feel
that
like you
nature.
should be properly labeling these bombs.
I have them in color, and he'll just have to throw them and find out what they do, because he haven't found any all of them.
I was also thinking, I color-coded him, but he's colorblind.
That's perfect.
Alright, Lucius.
That way anyway.
Am I
Actually,
an angle where
technically, he would go first, but since he was the rabbit at the beginning, I'm gonna say he goes after you. So.
Am I in a position where I can cast lightning bolt and I won't hit anybody in melee?
Let
Or do I
me
need to
just
move?
use my ruler.
I think you'd have to move at least 10 feet, like down here.
Yeah,
if I need to
he
shift
moves
and like
there.
move,
Yeah, if he
I
moves
gotta-
there, he's fine.
yeah, move me to where I can then cast the lightning bolt.
Yeah, you're gonna hit the wall, but I'm sure you're fine with hitting a wall.
I'm fine.
And then you have 35 more feet of movement if you want to relocate.
Nah, I'm good.
Alright, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Give me your spell or your roll, or no, your save.
Is it a dex save? Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. You're taking 2
10.
damage. 31
He's good,
damage.
but not that good. Alright, 31. Which is only one more than what you rolled last time.
Yeah, no, but at least 2 points more will carry over.
He is still not bloody. Okay. So,
And we've learned that casting evocation spells through the lightning or the light orb is bad, right?
it usually just makes a 20-foot radius around you. And everything in that 20-foot radius is dangerous. So.
Yeah, not good.
So, it's his turn, unless if you wanted to take a bonus action.
Bonus
No.
action murder.
Alright.
Bonus action, he dies.
Yes.
He's immune to... He dies,
Oh.
unfortunately. He's immune to that, unfortunately.
But he's not immune to too many hit points damage.
I was thinking about casting phantasmal force on him and making him think that the light orb was like slowly eating away, like at the shadow. And,
You
like,
can
taking
try
away part of
something
the
like
powers.
that, but that's up
Remember,
to
he
you.
teleported away my magic object earlier.
He did what?
He teleported away one of my magic objects earlier. So
I know, that's why I'm trying not to draw that much attention to the light orb.
Perfect. So...
Did you get that back, by the way?
Not yet.
I was going to get it back, and I do hope I get it back because I really like it.
It was an ex machina item that they were supposed to use to defeat a boss, and then they just ran away.
Sometimes it happens.
Sounds about right with this group.
To be fair, he teleported me away. Like, I would definitely have killed him.
He can freeze time, so I found a way for them to be able to get around that. And now it's coming back to bite me, basically.
Usually happens.
Okay, so he yells out, Medusa!
I close my eyes.
Yeah, well, do I know what a Medusa is the question.
Roll a nature check.
Nature.
Lord of Flies should know it.
Could we also not do a history?
It is a nature-based being, but if you want to roll history, I can give you something different.
Well, I have better history.
Yeah, if you roll a different knowledge set, then it gives you something different.
Natural 20.
Alright, Edo-san, you know what this creature is capable of doing. All of its capabilities.
Okay, hold on, I will yell it
Tim,
out.
I'm gonna give Tim his information first, and then you can yell that out. So Tim, you heard a legend about a guy with a shield that was reflective, and somehow that helped, but you don't remember the whole story.
Okay.
Okay, what I will say is that don't look it in the eyes. At 30
Alright.
feet away.
Ooh,
He says don't look it in the eyes, so that
Okay.
can help you put the story together a little more.
and I will close my eyes.
No,
Yeah,
you
well,
can look at it, but don't look it in the eyes.
Okay, so
I'll-
you yell that out. This is happening, like, very quickly. So
Mhm.
he goes, don't look at it!
Do we get advantage on a save or what's?
Oh, don't look it in the
It
eyes.
is not going to attempt to do that. It's just going to attack you.
Okay.
No, you can look at it, but not in the eyes. That's the only thing you don't have to do. Shouldn't do.
Okay, so I'm looking for its most powerful attack, because that's what it's going to do.
Which is
So-
butterfly gaze.
Nope.
No.
That's just an ability it has. That's not its attack. Okay. That's not an attack, that's just an ability it has.
Snake hair short or sword shot.
Yeah, so it's gonna use it. They're all gonna use their snake hair. So they bend down their heads towards you guys to try to nip at
Did he
you.
summon 3 again?
Yeah, there's 3. He can attack 3 times each round.
Does he
So-
summon them on the
So-
same people?
No, he's summoning one on Howler because Howler's close. Summoning one on Lily because Lily is running at him. And he's gonna summon one on Edo-san because Edo-san can deal a lot of damage.
Eek.
Sweet. I'll make it through this one.
Oh, screw you.
To hit,
Hey, I took the first one.
Who are you hitting first?
Howler,
Okay.
Boom.
Misses.
16. Alright, Boof, Lily, 21. We'll find out about that later. And Boof, 15 on Edo-san.
Nope.
Sweet. So Lily's
Alright.
gonna be the only one who gets hit.
They try to look at you, but they're not summoned there long enough to be able to do that. So they just go away.
You want me
Okay,
to
so
check her
Lily.
armor class or
Yeah, what's her armor class?
her armor class is 19.
Right? And she cast Shield. Did she cast Shield of Faith?
I don't think, and even so, it's +2, so it would still just hit.
Okay. So the attack does very low piercing, 1d4.
Ooh.
But the snakes are poisonous, unfortunately. So that's where all the damage is going to come in. So she takes 5 damage plus 4d6 poison damage.
Okay. Any con
She's a
save? or-
halfling, right?
Yeah, half
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
only one.
So she'll only take half damage from the poison.
That's dwarves.
No, I thought halflings also have that. Well, which is she? The strong hearts?
She's not the stout, she's a lightfoot.
Ah, she messed up.
They have.
Okay,
the
so
same-
she takes 5 plus 12 poison damage.
Yeah,
Ow.
5 poison, or piercing plus 12.
I noted it down, so she'll see it.
Okay. And that's his turn. Alright, Howler.
Yes, Howler will then proceed to hold this action until an ally flanks this creature. And his
Fair
action will stab the shit out of him.
Yeah, basically, when someone's in melee range, you're gonna hit him.
So, and I assume Lily on her turn would move down here, because that's where she was headed, right?
Yeah.
So in that case, I will take my attacks.
Okay.
Oh, one off from crit. Could have made him do stuff. And then sneak attack. Left numbers. So 13, 13, 13.
What a
I
roll.
thought one of them critted.
No. Near crit. One off. I don't crit the 19 teams.
He's still not bloodied.
They should
Okay.
be coming back in right now.
Actually, you've been shooting lightning bolts, so she'll move up here. If that's possible. I assume it's possible.
Yeah. That is still counted as a melee space with him.
So did she come back so she could roll, or what then?
Oh, she should be coming back right now. I hear my daughter downstairs.
Yeah, okay. So I'll let her roll then.
Yeah, we'll wait a couple seconds.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I was just updating the thing and tried to get some of them into the Excel, so we had easier oversight on all the NPCs and stuff.
Mhm.
So can we say that when we had this meeting at the Temple Council, could I have given titles to everyone involved, like the big people?
If you want to, you can do that.
I did.
Okay.
Yes. Great.
Perfect.
So,
Could you also then put together some zombie stats for like just regular humanoids?
yeah. I can put them in the monster manual. Just the regular zombies.
Yeah, I'm gonna have I have a few like humanoid bodies that I've collected along the way that I occasionally pull out of the bag of holding and use to do manual labor.
The ones
Sounds
that
like a healthy obsession.
Well, I am a necromancer.
The mindless zombie is a regular zombie, so that's not changed at all. So you can use that zombie. And I will make a regular skeleton. The two skeletons that are in there, I have changed, I believe.
Okay.
Actually, the archer doesn't seem changed. That's 13 hit points. Yeah, that's fine. So just use the archer and the mindless zombie. The skeleton guard, I gave more strength instead of dex. So I changed them a bit.
And those are under the monster menu, you said?
Yeah, under undead.
And they only have one on here, the Gray Slot Puppet.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll share them to you. Sorry, I forgot that you need them shared. All players. There we go. Can be edited and controlled by all players. There we go.
Cool.
And I will give you the other one.
Thank you, sir.
And if there's any other monsters like anyone need, I can just quickly add them.
I would like at some point to get some, like, if we come across some badass things that I can actually cast Enemy Dead on, I may be like, cool, get in the bag. You're for later.
Yeah, like he generally says some stuff about them, like hit points and stuff. That's why you see the slabs. That's his version of dead slabs. So he'll customize them a bit. But I can try and knock them down when it happens. Also, we should have a bunch of slotty corpses at the temple. I'm just saying, maybe you can have some.
If it's possible.
Depends how decay they are. And if they're thrown
It doesn't
away.
really matter to me.
Yeah, okay.
As long as they're more flesh than skeleton.
Yeah. It's been a little while, but we'll see.
We can just go get some more if we need to.
Yeah, let's just kill people.
That's what we do.
As long as there's any coin or anything.
Okay, so seems like she's taking a little bit, so
She does. Do you want me to go see what's going on?
you can, but we can start moving forward.
Okay, let me go see what's going on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ursan, take his turn then.
Oh yeah, there. Mind blank.
And the next.
Alright, Edoson, you can take your turn.
Yeah, I hear that. Oh, please hit again.
Boink.
19.
19 misses.
Oh.
As he just sort of moves his head slightly to the side at a supernatural speed.
But just barely. It just bullet goes like. Ew. That just near missed. Reload. And just be like, okay, I'm going to take a few steps for just this step back just to be safe.
Perfect. One step.
Explo will just cast acid because that is what he can do. Yeah. Dex save.
He rolled a 16, so he does get hit by it.
He did something.
It's still not bloodied. Alright, so the two people who still have yet to take a turn are...
I can roll for Lonnie if you want, but it's up to you if you just want to wait.
We can roll for Lily.
Okay. In that case, she will use the imp, I guess. And she will attack. And could she attack with a bonus action as well, with the imp?
If she has multiple attacks, she can use it for each of the attacks. So
Okay, so it's 26 hits.
Yeah.
And then she will, I guess, Divine Smite, the 3rd level, just because you can. She will also do Shield of Fate on herself. She got hit. There we go. That solves everything. Okay. Yeah, the smite. Let's see.
yeah, I'm waiting for that damage.
4d8. Is he undead? Hard to tell.
Sorry?
I assume he's not an undead.
No, he's not.
Oh damn. Wait, what's the fighting style does she have? You should definitely have a reroll thingy. Fighting style, which one? Okay, no. Never mind. It's
She's got
27.
extra armor.
Yeah, 27 damage.
It is now considered bloodied.
Then we're on Lucius, who's also not there at the moment.
They both die.
Alur shouts out to look, Arasan, all the free loot. No.
Okay. This is bad in so many ways.
It's only bad in one way.
You don't know what's bad. I was lucky to dodge that hit. You want to know why?
If you're gonna say because you're low health, you had full health at the beginning of this fight.
Yeah, that was my mistake. But yeah, last time I was left with 1 HP. That was very true. I was left with 1 HP. Help me!
No, didn't you get snapped to full? I think you got snapped to full.
Did we?
You take a bunch of damage.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I'm full. Okay. I thought we were still at the HP we left at. So
Just my question. I don't think you did.
okay, now I'm confused.
Yeah, I'll just keep working on the spreadsheet then, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
should probably add these people to the camp as well. Gear I have, Mossberg I have. Sword I have. Yay.
They all die.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's taking too long.
What do you want me to just like? They're here.
I don't know what he wants to do. So if he doesn't... Oh, they came back! Oh, she came
I'm back.
You attack. My turn.
Did you guys attack for me?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
We did do that for you, but Lucius is a very complicated character and wants to do very complicated things, so he needs to come back now.
Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Perfect.
What happened?
This is quality entertainment.
Is it rolling true for me, damn it? What did I miss?
Nothing. That's the point.
My mind is zoning out and I don't know why.
That is all.
Okay, I'm back. I'm here.
Did I was called?
Hooray! You need to do things and stuff. We didn't want to take your turns because you like doing things.
I know. I sometimes go off the wall. Is he bloodied yet?
Yes. The answer to that is yes.
Well, stay on the wall. You don't want to get squashed.
Sorry. Roll 20
Maybe he does want to get
restarted.
squashed. Maybe he does want to get squashed.
That's what he's into, bro. So I know that some people like that.
Yeah, it's just like those people who like to fantasize about getting eaten.
Yeah, that was always not a cool thing for me because I truly believe one day the zombies are going to come, and I had a girlfriend that liked to bite a lot, and it was just like, no. No. It makes me want to
then
just,
you
like,
can't tell if you're
punch you
infected or not.
Well, that's my thing, is like I kept telling like, I seriously believe that the zombies are going to come one day, and when you bite me, my normal reaction is to, like, kill you. Because you're a zombie, bitch. Don't bite me. Anyways.
That was an interesting 5 seconds.
So, alright.
So...
Yeah, I'm going to hit it with Lightning Bolt again. Well, no, I was thinking about doing Phantasmal Force, but it only does 6 psychic damage, or 1d6 a round, and that's just not enough damage on this thing.
Yeah, it's more like a distract spell than DPS.
Well, that's the other thing, is I was thinking.
Everything anyways, so...
Actually, fuck it, I'm going to try Phantasmal Force.
Maybe
So the illusion that I'm having it create is that suddenly part of the ceiling has, like, been pulled away and out, and the light that would normally come from the light orb when we've used it is now shining down through that opening, and it's just like the general, it's pinning him to the floor, and the light is, like, slowly just wicking away part of the shadow and, like, pulling it off of him, and then it gets, like, shredded and destroyed in the light.
Okay. So he needs to make a...
DC 17 intelligence.
Oh, it's intelligence. That's not good for you. Because that's his best stat. And he rolls a 1.
Sweet.
So...
Take D6 damage.
Okay, he's gonna take a D6 damage.
Fuck. So he takes 1 psychic damage, but He is, because of the illusion, he feels like he is being pinned to the floor, and that light is coming down and slowly destroying him.
Very slowly.
Yes.
Okay, so he suddenly sees this. Was it floating in the air above him?
No, like I said, I want basically where it's like part of the roof above us just got like peeled back and away, and light is now just shining through that, and that's what's pinning him down.
Okay, so it's just because you discuss it being the orb, so I thought it was the orb, but it's not. So interesting. So it comes to his turn, unless if he wanted to do anything else.
No, that'll be it.
Okay. He goes, "Why are you allowing this to happen to me?" As he's just looking around, and he is going to.
If he wants to try to break out of it, it is an intelligence investigation check.
Yes.
DC?
17.
Yes. Which he is not going to do because that would take too much time. So he's looking for something else to stop it, but that's not happening. Okay, perfect.
I really like this spell.
It's very good, yes.
Okay, so he is going to shout, "Invisible Stalker!" And he's going to point here.
Uh-oh.
Who's he pointing at?
Pointing at Edo-san. And he's going to point at the two people in melee range.
My poor Elsa, he missed his
I
previous
mean,
shot.
we're half size, so shouldn't it just be one on us? Because we're like.
He sees two enemies.
But we're small. Like, one should be enough.
He's not discriminatory against small people.
That's okay. It should have been
Which
raised.
is unfortunate because you want him in this instance to be.
It's right. In my Monday night game, I play a halfling rogue. I have tried to intimidate people.
Mhm.
It never really turns out that well.
Perfect. Okay,
You
so
just
I have to
gotta
roll up.
instead of actual force.
Well, like there was one instance where like I was asking two merchants that were crossing this bridge, each in a wagon, like, you know, hey, do either one of you happen to have armor? Because I had a 9-year-old as an apprentice that I just took out of Waterdeep, and like when I'm like, oh, no, I need it not for me, I need it for this little guy. This one guy stopped and he's like, what the fuck? And we kind of started getting into it, and I at one point grabbed him by his shirt and pulled him down and tried to like tell him like, you better never let me see you again, or bad things are gonna happen to you. And I failed horribly on that intimidation check. So he just like brushed my hand away and then kicked me in the chest and like just knocked me to the ground.
Perfect.
But
Then we
So
murdered
things
him.
did happen to him.
15 on Howler.
We murdered him super hard.
Misses. 19 on Lily. And this is
Not misses because she has Shield of Faith because I did that on your turn. So you're
great.
welcome.
Right.
So
I also
suddenly
have
you-
Shield of Faith up.
Yeah.
suddenly all three of you feel this wind next to you for a second, and it goes away. It doesn't hit any of you.
Did something fart? Like, is that what happened?
I farted. My
You
bad.
could say so.
You summoned 3 invisible stalkers, but
Away.
that they didn't hit you, so it doesn't matter.
There.
Okay, perfect.
High AC for the win.
It was fun for the announcer to be able to do things, but I guess that's gonna end soon. All right, Howler.
Yes. Stabby stab. That's stab. One stab.
Yes, loyalty is the only one that hits him.
So
Pinned to the floor doesn't, or being prone on the floor doesn't change your DC at all. For your AC?
No, it doesn't change the AC. It gives him advantage, but I guess
Okay.
he can roll
So-
to see if he hits.
Because, yeah,
A crit,
the
if he
Phantasm
wants to.
Force has him currently prone on the floor.
Is he prone?
Yeah, he's prone.
Oh, okay, then I have advantage. So let's see if I crit. I don't crit with that. Let's see if I hit with that. I hit!
Yay!
So that's another 13.
Alright, he's still up. Lily.
Okay. Advantage, attack.
Are you telling me or are you doing it?
No, you should.
Okay.
You're here. You should roll your
Lovely.
stuff.
Why am I hitting you?
You, Lily, remember him, and he was the guy who was forcing you to fight your friends.
Right.
So that's why you're hitting him.
You suck.
Alright, 18 misses.
I have another attack, I believe. I think I just have one extra attack.
Yep.
Yes.
I hate you.
22 hits.
Damage.
12. Do you wish to smite?
Oh shoot!
Thing you have to remember.
I keep forgetting I can divine smite this guy.
At level 11, you auto smite, but then you can buff it.
Where is my divine smite? Smite, where are you? I'm yelling at it. I thought I had.
It's one.
You're
You
yelling at all of us.
which level you want to do it at? I will tell you the dice.
How bad is he looking?
He's bloodied.
Okay, so then I'll do it at a level 2.
So
2d8.
2d8.
Level 2, 2, 2.
It's 2d8. Okay, I thought it would be more than that.
Not
Three.
3.
Nope.
She's casting it at level 6 because she said 2, 2, 2.
Okay, that's fine. So it's 70.
That's impossible.
Wouldn't it as a level 2? Shouldn't it be 3d8?
Yeah, that's what we're
Yes.
saying. Like we said 3d8, and then
We're all saying 3. You said 2.
No, I meant as a level. Anyway.
Do the thing!
I'll roll
I
your
love you
3d8
guys.
if you need me to.
Hold, sir. There.
What's your
20
roll?
smiting holy damage. Or whatever the fuck it is. Radiant damage. I don't remember what it is.
Should be
Radiant.
Plus 20 damages. That's what it is. Damages.
Right, because it's coming from. Well, it's only coming from one person.
Okay, it's Edison's turn, unless if you want to move or bonus action, which I think you already used. I think. Yeah, 2 attack. I think.
My second attack is a part of my regular attack,
Oh,
but I don't
okay.
have it.
Well,
I don't have it offhand,
Then,
so.
do you have a bonus action you wish to use?
Nope, seen.
Did you use the
Perfect.
teleporty guy part of the imp?
Can you explain that to me a little bit more?
Okay, so she's been using it. The teleporting part is that when you attack, instead of swinging it, it
Mhm.
just teleports to where you want to hit within a radius of 10 feet around you.
So, dumb question. Does that mean I automatically hit?
No.
Okay.
It still has to swing to hit. But you're teleporting it into position, basically. Basically, I'm giving you reach with this weapon.
Okay. I'm good.
Perfect. So, Edison,
Yeah, I can't really favorably position myself.
that's okay. They're short, so you can. They count as cover. So, you can aim around them because you have
Yeah.
the ability to do that.
Yeah, I ignore cover.
Yeah, because they're short.
They're tiny, bro. They're tiny.
They aren't giving him full cover. They're not that big.
They couldn't ride more than most of the rides at Disneyland, all right?
24.
That's how tiny they are.
Jeez. Accurate, though.
Stick them in a Fantasyland, Toontown, that's it.
33
Only
damage.
1 necrotic damage.
Whip. Still, damage is damage.
He's still not down.
What?
What? Oh yeah, he's past 50%, but he's not that far yet.
We got this, boys and girl.
All right, Big Daddy.
Yes, he's gonna throw acid. That's what he does. And he's gonna dodge it.
Because that's what the
17.
announcer does.
Yes.
Well, he has a +8. It's not my fault. Actually, it is my fault, but... So he nat 20'd that.
No, I'm just saying how underpowered the alchemist class is compared to everyone here.
Well, he technically has a bear, but the
Yeah,
bear is
that's
just sitting in the
fair.
corner with a chest.
It has
Fair.
a Gatling gun. Why aren't we having the bear shoot at it?
Has he mounted that? I don't think he did.
He
No, he did.
mounted it, but he can't aim with it.
Okay.
So he has disadvantage on all attacks
We need
with
to
it.
fix the bear during this off time.
Perhaps
and the
he
off time
should.
we got to get it. We have to get the mount to where it can like spit like a swivel, move around, targeting system.
Yes, that's going to take a long time for him to figure out, unfortunately. So, Lucius.
Sweet. So first we'll get this damage out of the way. He takes 6 more psychic damage as he feels as if more of the shadow that is holding him together is being ripped apart by supernatural radiant powers.
Which it technically is.
And being...
Because the shadow
Still
is
no-
being harmed by the psychic damage. So yes, technically is, but he's just seeing it more dramatically.
Mm-hmm. I will... Am I still in a position where I can cast Lightning Bolt?
Is he?
Yeah, if he moves down to the bottom, like, he shouldn't hit any of us.
Sweet. Move me, sir.
Yeah, you would have hit Lily from where you were. So you
Oh,
moved.
we don't want that.
Lily's too special.
I ride the short bus, kind of special.
Jesus.
That
20?
isn't what I meant, but sure.
Accurate. That was a shit roll.
It was. He's still up.
What are you going to roll the DC? The spell save?
Oh, I didn't even bother doing that, but I should have.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to take the full 20, I'm down. Sweet,
He
you
did
take the full 20 anyways. I was so concerned not hitting these tiny ass little people.
Well, you don't have to insult their asses. Apparently your asses are also tiny. I'm sorry. He said it, not me.
Well, I mean, alright, I will take the time to check out their asses. Do you want a perception check?
Sure! Let's do this.
I will stealth
Cool.
my
20. How are their asses? Ben, how is Howler's ass? Is it a nice shapely one?
You don't
Heart-shaped?
see it.
Oh, you wouldn't know that I'm trying to check your ass out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Bunny? Does
Flat.
Lily have
Nope.
flat? Oh, disappointing.
Yeah,
Does
it's-
Howler have a nice shapely one at least?
No, it's a little round, but not much.
He's got a little bump.
Little bump.
All right.
Yeah, you get a
I-
peek underneath his cloak, and you see his skin-fitting trousers underneath.
And then Lucius will scream up to the heavens to the invisible forces that said that I was making fun of little asses. But they do! But they do!
Fair enough. Replies the invisible force. Fair enough. There.
Excellent. I feel feel satisfied.
All right, so yeah, this prone business is not good for him. So he's gonna look with his plus 12.
Jeez.
Investigation?
Yes, because that's his
Oh.
intelligence modifier, and he doesn't have a special. You want me to give him more?
No.
Well,
Okay,
I
great.
was hoping that there was a miscalculation.
No, he has a plus 12 to his intelligence. So
Can't do anything else, so that's fine.
he can use his movement. He can't use his action, but he can use his movement to stand up, so that way
Yeah.
he's not being pummeled to death as quickly.
Oh, at least it lasted 2 rounds. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's fine.
Alright. Howler.
Yes. He will keep stabbing, because stabbing is what he does.
19 misses.
Oh, yeah.
33 hits.
Yeah, ignore the 12.
Okay. I'll
We can
ignore it.
do-
And you get sneak attack.
Yes, so 35.
35. Okay. He's still up. He's an HP sponge because he's a single enemy. So. Okay. Howler, anything else?
That's about it.
Perfect. Lily.
Yeah.
Lily Smash.
Okay, so he's not a fiend, undead, or any of those other things that would have given me an extra D8, correct?
He is not.
Damn.
He is a
Only
person.
an undead give you 1d8 extra.
Only for my divine smite.
Yes.
All right. So, Lily smash.
Fair enough.
Still advantage, correct?
No. The advantage is gone because he has stood up.
Is he against a hard wall?
Yes.
Dang. So I can't get into flanking position then.
No.
Okay.
$21 hits.
All right. Cool. And then I'm going to be doing divine smite at a higher level. Ooh, a big whopping 6 damage from that attack.
Well, you're
But
not
you're
a
doing
great
2,
weapon.
2, 2.
You're not a great weapon master or anything, so you're doing very little damage.
Okay, so I'm going to do this as a 3rd level.
Because it's basically a slightly more powerful great axe. That's all it is. Alright.
There it is.
Mites. Okay, 19.
Smited him. Ha.
Perfect.
I tried.
So, that happens. He is still up, however.
Okay.
Which leads to Adosan, unless if you had a bonus action or movement.
I'm good.
Perfect. Adosan.
Time to die. Hopefully.
Welcome to die.
Hey, Nat 20,
Ooh.
nice crit.
Yes.
Just gonna say you have a very real chance of taking him out this very moment.
Ouch. It's painfully low.
However, you do take him out. So,
Yay!
this is a gigantic boss. I'm gonna let you describe the means of which you kill him.
Just, is he prone down on the ground?
No, he's standing up.
He just got up.
He's like stuck in the corner, pinned against a force field and a wall, and he's being stabbed by both of your allies. Well, slashed and stabbed.
Ricochet. Just so, from the wall straight to the side of his head and then, well, into the wall.
Okay. So bounces off the wall and into his head and then back into the wall. Perfect. That's what happens. He just sort of just is standing there. He's shaking back and forth, stumbling back and forth, and then he just falls to the ground.
Outstanding move, sir. Outstanding move.
I'm simple with my death. I don't need to literally rip them apart and rip their guts out and all that. No, that when I'm an artificer, I'm simple. When I'm a paladin, then I like to get gory.
Fair enough. So, however, initiative still remains. Explo, is he doing anything?
He's throwing acid at them.
Okay, he's on the ground, prone. He takes the acid and it slightly ruins his face.
Is he dead yet? He's gonna say.
Perfect. Lucius, something is off. You feel as if something is still happening that you're not sure if it should be or not.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I can see what it is?
Sure, I'll allow it. It's a very high DC, but you get the sense that there's something moving and writhing with the body.
It's not dead yet. It's moving and writhing.
I knew it, Explo will say.
Alright. When it comes to his turn, he was going to have a monologue, but since he died this way, I'm allowing it to not. The monologue did not happen. Because he so brutally got killed. So, the body the head begins to split in half, and the torso and the neck begin to split in half, and there's a large opening in the body. There's nothing within the concavity of the body currently, except a black void. What do you wish to do? Howler can go first if he wishes.
Yes. I will stab him.
Okay.
And then I will continue to stab him.
Sounds like a good idea.
Shank, 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 shank.
He is not moving, so I'll say the 19 hits too.
Okay, nice.
Excuse me.
Alright. The damage is dealt. You start cutting up the body more.
Yes,
and it
39.
starts splitting more heavily. Alright. Lily. Something weird is going on.
So that we're not making announcement burgers? Guys,
Did you
we're
say
not making
announcement
announcement
burgers?
burgers?
No.
Okay.
Smashy smash. Well, I'm gonna attempt a smashy
Sure,
smash.
I understood correctly. You just said announcement burgers.
Yes,
Yes.
announcement burgers. That's what she said.
Okay. Just want to make sure. You go to that high pitched voice and it's like, ooh.
Wait, it's advantage, yeah?
Yes, technically, but
Okay, so the 1st
I'm
one
just
does.
gonna say that the damage is currently not being calculated.
Okay, so do I hit twice or do you want me to roll again?
You can hit twice if you want.
I mean, like, does the 12 and the 11 count as one roll? That's what I'm trying to say.
Sure, count them as one roll.
Okay.
And they hit because he's not moving and his armor doesn't matter anymore.
And he's
Okay.
also saying that this course of action doesn't really matter.
Yes, I'm saying that so that way she doesn't waste her smites, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. She's gonna yell,
Stop making me hit my friends!
Okay?
Well,
happens.
Sally's gonna investigate why the hell we still locked in here.
Alright, so you're looking at the door?
Oh, he's gonna look around what might be the problem.
Okay. There's a couple of things, but make a perception check. See if you
Perception.
notice the less noticeable ones. Okay,
14.
perfect. barrier. Oh, I gotta click this. Barrier. That's still there. This weird square thing. That's still there. This guy, who is the butler, he's still there. This thing.
What thing?
The corpse.
Yeah.
Is still moving, even though they're like chopping it in half, cleaving it in half. It's still like seizuring type motion on the ground.
So Axel moves
So
a
there's
bit.
plenty of things that might tip you off to what's happening. But
Yeah,
you
so
can make your own assumptions. You didn't roll high enough for me to give you the exact answer.
Yeah, Axel moves a bit closer to the butler. Asks, "Could you open the door? You know, he might just freaked out that he's still moving and wriggling, thinking he might still be doing it. But could you please open the door?"
He looks at you and he says, "Ah, my master is about to arrive."
You know, we just won. We were allowed to leave, but could we leave, please?
He just says what he said before, but he's not repeating himself. He just said that, and he's not responding to anything else you said.
Guys, I think we should spare our energy for something bigger.
All right. I'll say that's your turn. Explo? Is he going to throw another one?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Why not?
Well, I mean, he only has so many bomb charges. So.
Well, not the simple ones. Those are like his cantrips. That's only when.
Well, yeah, his cantrips ones don't count, I guess. That's fair.
Why not? He's just been advised to, prepare not to waste too much energy as we're gonna fight something bigger, perhaps.
I'll just make more of this, and he throws the acid grenade.
Alright, it burns more of the flesh away. That happens.
Yeah.
Lucius.
The light orb itself casts its own light, correct?
It does produce its own light, yes.
Alright, I'm going to move up to the body, and as I am, I'm going to ask the light orb to please help and do what it's like, do your thing when fighting the darkness, and see if that bringing it closer to where its light is hitting that dark orb, if it actually does anything.
Okay. You actually did a thing that is required. You have to ask it to help. It won't help unless if you ask it. So you did do that. You did do it. So, it starts glowing brightly, and we're going to move to his turn, just for thematic sake. The body begins dissolving away and turns into a black puddle on the floor. However, since you activated the orb within its radius, it pushes it out to the outside of the radius. So I'm going to say that you need to be within 20 feet, so let's just check to see if your current position is... No, like you need to move 5 feet closer. That's okay. I'll move you 5 feet closer.
Oh, I would have walked right up on top of the body.
Okay, perfect. So it moves, because it can't go through the wall, and it can't go closer to him, so it gets pressed up here, and it goes there. Okay, perfect. So, the puddle moves along the floor outside of your radius, and it burns away much of it. However, there is still a black puddle on the floor, which, out of the black puddle, arrives a heavily plate mail knight atop a weird-looking bird creature, which I will grab.
Bird?
I'm going to grab a picture.
It's a blade. It's Superman.
Okay.
Okay. I had this planned ever since, well, a little after I created the announcer character. So just give me a second. This
Should
is
we
a
be
build
scared?
up. You will be in a minute. Because there's another boss. It looks like this. And I'll grab the night picture later, but I'm gonna grab this one right away because it's important. Because you need to know what it looks like. So give me like another 10-15 seconds.
1, 2, 3. Sorry.
Perfect. Because I'm pretty much there. It's pretty much in front of me. There we go. Okay. It is in front of me. I just need to throw it on the screen. Here's what it looks like. Looks like this.
A terror bird?
A snugglebird. It's adorable. Look at it.
However, it has a very terrifying, heavily plate-mailed guy on top of it.
Okay.
Shoo, go off. You're ruining it.
And he is atop this creature, and it makes a noise. And now it is Howler's turn.
Yes. Then I will start. So there's two pictures here. Is it both the bird or?
It's technically taking up the space of this, so it's right next to the wall.
Okay.
The barrier. But the picture of the bird is technically a different entity. They can move separately of each other, so that it's there.
Okay. I will move around it, and I will hold my action until somebody gets in range.
Fair enough. Alright, Lily.
Does it look... I mean, as far as Lily's concerned, would it look terrifying, or would she want to make it her pet?
The bird?
Yeah.
Well, it's covered in shadow, so that's not a good.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But otherwise, yeah. It looks like a giant ostrich.
Okay. Ah! And then whack.
So you can target either the knight or the bird. They're technically two different entities.
The bird.
Okay.
Am I in flanking position? Because I would consider that flanking position.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Gracias.
Alright.
Do I...
15 hits the bird, 13 does not.
Cool.
Okay, you deal 5 damage.
Bird. I am going to... I'm not going to Divine Smite it. I'm just going to yell, "Go away, Shadow!"
If she's flanking with me, then I suppose I'm flanking as well.
Yes, you technically are, yes.
32 and 23.
So are you aiming for the knight or the bird?
The bird.
Okay, those both hit the bird. The bird has less AC. Just letting you know. It's not armored.
Yeah.
The bird is not armored at all.
That's 56 damage.
56 flipping damage?
On the bird. It's the word.
The bird is
just about to say
yet.
that. Oh.
It is not bloodied yet, but it is heavily damaged.
I will be right back.
Sure thing. It is now Edo-san's turn. You are standing in the position that you moved to, so you're standing right there as this thing comes out of the ground.
It's like, I wasn't there at all. No. What you saying? You're crazy. Bang.
Then bang! Are you aiming for the bird or the knight?
The knight. I think he's the problem.
Okay, that hits him.
Edo-san like birdie things. Especially adorable-looking ones.
It is covered in shadow, so no matter how adorable it looks, it's still a shadow creature. It's going to attack you.
Oh boy. So yeah, that's a 45.
That is quite a bit of damage. So good
Mhm.
job.
Reload and
He's very heavily plated, and he has like chainmail connecting the different plates. And you manage to just get between. He's moving his head slightly, and you get between one of the plates, and you just get the bullet right between one of the chain links in his chainmail, and it hits him, and he goes, "Ugh!" And the bird gets disoriented, and it goes. So.
okay, next turn.
Did it? Perfect. Explo.
Yes, Explo will toss acid at the rider, which will fall down and melt the bird.
Yes,
So-
they're technically in the same 5-foot space, so yes, it would hit both of them. So you can roll up that damage, but I'm gonna roll C. It's not his best stat. Dex is not his best stat. So he gets hit by it. So he takes 20. However,
Still
the
plus
bird-
7 on his dex is pretty damn good.
Yeah, he's like a final boss type character. And the bird is much higher. Whoops, that is typing in the wrong spot. Alright, 33, so the bird doesn't get hurt by it. Perfect. So Explo hits the knight.
Yeah.
Right.
So he takes the damage that's there. 20.
Yeah, he took 20. I already put that in. So, Lucius.
The orb is still casting that, like, more intense light, right?
Yeah, you have a 20-foot radius around you that is covered in bright light. And if any shadow creature enters that light, it's not a good thing.
So I will, since it's just on the edge, I will take, was it 5 or 10-foot step to put it back in range?
It's a 5-foot step.
So 5-foot step to put the 2 creatures back into its radius.
Okay. I need you to roll 3d12. Just by walking there.
If you guys hear crying, it's just my child losing faith.
That's okay.
26 damage.
What's going on? Do make sure she's okay and such.
Tell me when you're
Yeah,
done.
this doesn't even take your action. This is just
So
because you have the orb activated and you walked closer to them.
if I walk another 5 feet, do they seem to take more damage, or just being within the radius is being close to the
As
orb
soon as
doesn't
they
change
are
anything?
put within the radius, they are immediately ejected out of the radius, and they're hurt.
Cool. I will take another 5-foot step.
However, if you keep pushing them, it just does that one set damage.
So like if I take another 5-foot step, I don't do more damage again.
Yeah, you just push them.
Okay.
So
then
you
I'll
deal the
stay
damage once per
per
round.
round. Okay. Did I push them into a position where I can hit them both with Corn of Cold without hitting my party members?
Okay, so Howler, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw before that happens, because you need to move. The thing is going to step on you.
Okay, sure. I will do a dexterity saving throw on my sheet, which is...
Yes, on your sheet, that would be the correct
would
sheet.
29 do?
Yes, you roll out of the way. So you're currently here. They're both in the spot where the black dude is standing.
Lily gets an attack of opportunity.
They were physically forced. They didn't choose to move.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Which technically in the D&D rules
Yeah.
So if I have to walk a few more steps, like another 10, 15 feet to force them to a position that I can hit them with Cone of Cold, I will do so.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Best way. Yeah, you would be better off standing here or here. Yeah, here. So you move an additional 20 feet.
Alright.
It's just because Howler is standing next to them. So
Yeah, and I don't want them. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So con saves for both of them?
So you move there. And yeah, you won't hit him now. Because it's a cone, so it takes up this square and then it takes up more squares, right?
Yeah.
So it is a 60-foot cone. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you won't hit anybody other than them from this position.
So you'll cast a spell and you don't hit anybody. That's no,
the enemy. Perfectly clear. Okay, so they need to make con saves, is that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The bird is not that great at con saves.
So the bird's going first?
Yep, the bird rolls first, 19.
So he'll take half damage.
And he is wonderful at con saves. So he also rolled 19. He rolled an extremely low number.
Alright, so 13 damage to both. That kind of sucked.
Okay. They're both not bloodied yet, but they are very not happy to be being pushed around by the radius of that sphere. However, it is just their turn. Finally, they get to do something.
Come at me, bro! Come at me!
You're gonna regret that.
Okay,
No, I
so
feel totally safe inside of my like circumference.
So since there's nobody in range, they have a melee range. They have no penalty in doing what they wanted to do, which is cool. So the bird flaps its wings, and they are now 40 feet in the air. He is pinned against the ceiling, the knight. And the knight reaches into his pocket, takes out what looks like a yellow card, and he just flashes it in front of everybody. Everybody sees it, regardless of what direction they were looking. They just look in that direction and they're blinded temporarily. You are no longer allowed to use items against him. Anything that is considered not what you are currently equipped, if you use them, you attain a penalty. Whatever that penalty is, you're not sure. But you just feel this wave wash over you. So that's the knight's turn. So that's what he's going to do. So, Howler.
Okay. So yeah, I'll use the stuff I have equipped.
He's 40 feet in the air.
Yeah. And
You technically have to switch weapons in order to get your crossbows, which is a problem.
It's alright, bro. I'm gonna polymorph his ostrich thing into a.
I'm gonna move.
That's gonna have some decent health.
I'm gonna move down here under him, and I'm gonna take a ready action. I'm gonna attack when something drops out of the sky.
Fair enough. Lily. Enemy is 40 feet in the air. Is she back?
There now.
She looks like she dropped off the call.
Ah, that's...
So she will do the same as me. Sure. There we go.
Fair enough. So...
Shoot him, Aerosol.
Edo-san, they're 40 feet in the air. The bird is holding the knight aloft.
Oh.
You could try to interfere with, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, I'm gonna. Erso's not gonna be happy with himself, but he's gonna aim for the bird.
Fair enough.
This is the only thing that's really. I've been risking a lot. I could have plus 14, but.
So your gun malfunctions, is what that means. So you're about to shoot at the bird when you pull the trigger and you just hear a clunk. Your bullet exits, and there's just like half a second where you're like, shit. And then your gun just goes, and you have to drop it. It's so hot. And it's now laying in the 5-foot square in front of you, and there is a bunch of bent metal that is where your firing mechanism used to be.
Well, it's a good thing I know the spell mending.
Yes, you can fix it.
I can't fix it.
Not on this turn, no.
No, I need to wait 10 whole turns before I can fix it, because mending takes a minute.
Yes. But you
So
can make, like, patchwork. But if you make patchwork, it increases your chances of misfiring again.
Yep.
But you can still shoot.
Yep.
Which you can try to do on your next turn.
Which I will.
Okay. So, Explo.
Yes, Explo. He will.
Hold on. I have a bonus action.
Okay.
Which is scrapped because I thought Firebolt was a bonus action, which it isn't.
It is not, no.
Okay, I said nothing.
Fair enough. So, Explo.
Explo will roll a d10 because they're up in the air.
And while you're taking your turn, Tim, you want to make sure that she can get back in if she needs to.
So Explo pulls out.
Yeah, I'll go ask her.
Okay.
Well, let me take my turn and then I'll go down.
Okay, after your turn. That sounds good.
So Explo pulls out the purple bomb, throws it, it blows up into confetti, and he needs to roll 3d100. That's the wild surges he triggers, so I just need to find another list.
This could be real bad.
Those two creatures have disadvantage against this next spell or bomb.
Okay. I'm perfectly fine with that one.
He grows,
53.
He permanently grows a pair of small horns. So somebody could let him know.
Fair enough.
And he turns blue.
Perfect.
That's his save.
Who turns blue? The bad guy?
No, Explo.
Perfect.
So did you do 76 damage to him?
No. He triggered 3 wild surges because he had a messed up bomb. So it exploded into confetti and did some weird stuff by growing a pair of horns on the caster, which is Explo, turning him blue. And then on the enemies, they have disadvantage against this next bomb.
Cool.
Yeah, he activated his super bomb, and one of the abilities for his super bomb is to activate wild surges. So
fun.
So fun times.
So I don't need to go check. Lonnie will be back soon. Her computer died.
Fair enough. All right, Lucius.
Cool. So I'm torn.
A bunch of confetti still hanging in the air, by the way.
I know, but part of me is thinking, like, this guy is definitely not native to this plane. So I could probably totally banish his ass.
What's that?
You can try. That's
You
a
can certainly
definite
try.
thing you can try.
Nah, I'm just going to go ahead and... since I know people are waiting to hold actions to attack these guys, if I cast the polymorph on the ostrich, I was going to fall back down. Can I move after Howler and Lily attack them to cause that extra 3d12?
Yes, you can do that because it's still technically your turn when he
Cool.
falls.
So polymorph on the bird.
Alright. Bird. Bird is the word.
So
Okay,
wisdom.
so what does it
saving
need to
throw.
roll? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Okay,
I'm just trying to think what I want to turn it into.
fair enough.
Actually, I know what I'm going to turn it into. I'm going to turn it into a dove.
Okay, perfect. Like a regular-sized dove?
Yep,
So that
regular
way he,
sized
like,
dove.
falls on top of it, sort of thing?
Well, the bird should be able to, like, potentially slip out, so it won't get crushed and damaged.
Yes, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw or be crushed.
Yeah.
So, that's what's going to happen. Okay. So, it rolled a natural 1 on the save.
Sweet.
So, it is 1. It is a dove now. And so the night is falling. The bird, it's a regular bird, so I guess a +2 would suffice for dex. So it rolled a 9, which fails. So the knight just literally falls on top of the tiny bird, and they both take the falling damage, is what that means.
Will the bird take double damage because it's going to get the falling damage and it's going to get hit by the knight?
I'm saying that the reason it takes the falling damage is because it's being crushed by the knight. Normally it would have just flew away. So it's just going to take regular damage. So... Alright, they both take 16 damage, which the bird creature takes 15 because it was a bird. Okay. Plus 15. And the knight takes 16. Okay. So it hit the ground, which activates everybody's attacks.
Yes. So that means we will have stabbing.
This means we will have a stabbing now.
Yes. And please. Did I get knocked prone?
Yes, he's prone because they fell on the ground. So the bird is also prone as well.
I will
if you want to
attack
attack
the bird first.
Okay.
No, kill the knight.
The knight?
Fuck the bird, dude. Because he at this point they're separated, so he can't even get back onto the bird to then fly back up to the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah, he would have to spend some of his movement to get onto the bird, and the bird would have to spend some of its movement to get up.
And if that definitely should give you an op attack if he's trying to mount something right next to you.
Sure. I'll go.
He would be moving out of the range if he was to fly back up, so it wouldn't matter if he did that anyway. But anyway.
So, for the guy in armor, does those both hit, I assume?
The 23 does hit, yeah. So those both hit.
Yeah, that's 51.
51. Whoops, I put the 1 first. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, he is now considered bloodied.
You want to roll for Lily?
Yeah, sure, I can. Let me just find her sheet again.
Yeah, he's the man of many sheets.
The man of many sheets.
I'd definitely say use some smiting on this guy.
Yeah, does a 15 hit them?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, but she's gonna smite 3rd level, so...
Well, remember, he's on the floor, so you get Or did you already do that at advantage?
Yeah, I already did it.
He did it at advantage. So
So
21 plus 7?
Yeah.
So 28? Okay, that's on the knight.
Well, she actually has removed curse. That's good to know.
Her other character had removed curse. That was how you figured that out in the first place. So
Yeah, all paladins have removed curse. They know all their spells.
They don't have them prepared.
And I will step forward after I see that they swung into him.
Yep, and he is not doing great. Like, he has, like, black sludge leaking out of his armor. He's not doing great.
And he'll take another 20 points as I step forward.
Yes, that's true. Forgot about that. So...
And at this point, I'm going to start, like, in kind of a mocking imitation of the announcer. Just kind of be like, and now with the power of light, darkness shall be smited and removed from these cursed lands and allow us to return to our material plane.
Alright, so they both take the 20 damage there. So just give me a second. I forgot to put it in. Okay.
No worries.
Oh, and the bird is bloodied too.
Keep the bird alive, people.
And I only want to take one 5-foot step forward to push them out. I want them to stay close to Howler, so they can just keep.
Yeah, you only took one step. I didn't move you any further.
Right.
So, what damage are you doing?
The 20 damage.
Yeah, you did the 20 damage. Oh,
That's
you did.
all right.
That was your action. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm on the same page. I'm on the same page. Took me a second, but I'm on the same page. Okay, so it's their turn. He had to spend his turn to take that card out. That's a shame. So yeah, the bird's gonna attack. They're standing right in front of Howler, so that's what's gonna happen. That's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The bird and him are going to attack Howler. That's just what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Now, since I took that 5-foot step, though, Howler is in the protection of the light. Do they take any damage, like, coming into it to hit him?
Technically, from the map, and I don't blame you because you didn't see it.
Okay.
He is not in the radius.
Okay. I was trying to get to where they would be in the protection of the radius, but if where I'm standing, where they were at, it's not possible.
Yeah, you would have had to have moved 10 feet in order to do that.
I don't want to put that much distance between him and them.
Yeah. If you wanted him to be in melee range, he still would have been in melee range of the bird, but not the guy. If you wanted to move 10 feet.
No, it's okay. We'll just...
Okay. Okay, so bird. +8.
That barely hits, yeah.
That hits you. Perfect.
Just roll the other attacks, or?
The bird only has one.
Yeah, okay.
So. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button.
5d12.
So you take 15 damage as the bird just leaps up and uses its claws to just claw at you.
Yeah.
And it goes as it attacks you. And the other guy, he gets 3 attacks because he's a knight. So, and he has plus 1, 2, 3. So
Yeah, 2 of those hit. I'm gonna have to make him re-roll the first one.
okay. So 70.
I'm gonna have him re-roll the second one.
Okay. 22.
Dolly's still having trouble, she says.
Yeah.
Okay, roll the damage.
Okay. I'll roll damage. I'll just see if... Oh, it's because her computer is at critically low battery, so it's taken forever to come on, to turn on.
That's what I'm telling you. You need to give it a few minutes to actually charge.
Okay, so damage is... Alright, he just takes out a spear and he's trying to stab you with it.
Yep.
So
Wait, he's not beholden to using the equipment that was in his hands too?
No, the rule doesn't apply to him. Haven't you understood that yet? Okay. Yeah, I mean, every other time the rule didn't apply to him.
Well, they normally have their own rules.
Whoa, I can give him a buff if you want.
Yeah, no, it's alright. He's good.
Fair, okay. So, yeah, he deals 14 damage. So Howler, he just lances you with his spear, and you get hurt by that. So it is your turn.
Yep.
There be bird, and there be knight.
I am going to, hold my...
You're still within melee range of both, so you're fine.
Yeah, I'll just hold my action until Bonnie comes up.
Okay. It is her turn now. And I assume she's just gonna do what paladins do and smack.
Yeah.
Smite them! Smite them!
Smite, smite, smite. Let's go. No, that's vicious.
Don't forget to lay on hands.
Sorry.
They can do that as well.
That was my shit. I was looking for the bottom one. She's not gonna mock him.
All I can think of right now is a paladin
Oh!
who sounds like... Ooh.
So that's...
And you know something? I have an Acer computer. I've never seen that screen before with the critically low battery.
And then, let's see, that was
Yeah,
that.
but that's the thing. You have a computer, not a laptop.
I do have a laptop.
Oh, that's a problem.
And the battery has run out before. I just plugged it in and then it would work.
I know, that's when I'm a little like, what the hell's going on too?
So yeah, Matt, that's the damage.
Okay, so you hit, like, you rolled high enough to hit, I assume, on both of those, yeah. Yeah, that's a big one.
6
and what
damage.
is this wisdom save crap?
No,
Vicious mockery.
Got one on my sheet instead of her sheet.
Oh, you clicked the wrong thing. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Because I was like, I didn't know she had that. Okay, so she dealt 12 plus 9 plus 14 plus 24 plus 7?
66. Yeah.
On the knight or the bird?
Knight.
Okay, so it was 66, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still
That's
up.
and with 1 HP.
That's good.
He is down. No,
okay.
he's down. He 1 HP over his hit point maximum.
So the bird.
So he's on the ground. So you needed all of that damage.
Yeah.
So it's just the bird left.
And the bird is not covered in shadow too, or what?
Yes, the bird is covered in shadow. So it is still a problem.
Okay, so 16 hit the bird, right?
Yes, 16 hits the bird.
So the bird takes 53 damage.
53?
Yeah.
It's still up.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Adosan.
Well, since I can't really do a lot, I guess I need to fix my weapon up.
Alright. Roll a Tinker Tools check.
Don't think I'm good at.
I mean, that's what your class is, so hopefully.
-5.
All right.
22.
Yeah, you manage to you quickly bend down on your turn, and you just sort of go, and you just you're using like a plier tool thing to just bend the metal back into place. It's in place, but it's still technically broken. You can attack this turn.
Okay. I am
But
not
if
gonna.
you roll a 3 or lower on the dice, then it breaks again.
That's why I'm not gonna risk it.
Ooh!
That
Oh.
was close.
That was a fate dice being like, hey, be careful with your words.
All right, so 18
Does that hit?
hits the creature.
Yeah. It needs to go down, sadly enough. Still a lot of dice and a lot of damage.
Right. Plus. Okay, you definitely did need all of that because, again, with 1 HP over his hit point maximum.
It's down and now it's not a shadow creature anymore.
Alright, so since they both went down like that, I'm pretty sure it was Lily. She can't, because she's not here. So, it's Erosan again, unfortunately.
Can I
You can
describe
do
how
it.
she?
You can do it if you want.
I have a good idea of how she takes out the knight. She takes the axe, and she goes in for a swing, and uses the teleportation, and it goes and sinks in right between his eyes, and goes all the way to the shaft into his head,
Fair enough.
and just drops him to his knees, where he then starts to twitch.
Lily knows she doesn't have to murder the people that are controlled by the shadow.
Technically, you have to kill the shadow, so it doesn't matter how you do it.
Yeah, but how he describes it, it seems like he's also going.
The
Does-
shadow
Wait.
group together. Don't worry about it.
Literally, someone who was a shadow creature got their head cut off, and the person who was the creature that was controlled was still alive. So it literally doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's just a cool cinematic, bro, with the thing where it's like, I'm tiny. It looks like I'm gonna chop you in the balls. Boop, in your head.
Perfect.
And then
So-
I imagine the black gunk just seeps out and starts sinking the head back together as it fades away.
Yes, it does. Like, the guy who got his head chopped off, as the head disappeared in the shadow version, it just appeared on the creature. So it just works that way.
Also, I don't know if you guys paid attention, but in the Google Hangouts, I posted a new Excel sheet. Everyone can edit it. That's the base for what I have now. I haven't updated for all of the one-shots and stuff. But
Yes, I will need to add that.
if you have any characters you want to add from your backstory and stuff, you can try and find a place there. And if not, there's also just make another tab.
Okay.
Just don't delete things. That's not the stipulation.
Yeah, because that would be a dick move.
Add, don't take away. Got it.
It's taking forever for me to load it, but...
Wait, you posted it in the Hangout for today?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I hate using the tablet sometimes because, when I go to it, to that screen, it doesn't show text that people put. It just shows the phone call.
I can put it in Facebook instead if you want.
Yeah, I can see the stuff that's there.
Yeah, I'll put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
There we go.
That would be helpful. And it even has different tabs for everything.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, that's great. So, Edo-san, do you want to do anything theatrical to the bird? Or just put the bird down?
What? No. It's my bird now.
We'll see about that. But do you shoot
knight...
the bird and knock it unconscious at least?
I can use a firebolt. Wait, you said already push it one over its
Yes,
maximum.
you did. So I'm saying, do you want to do anything theatrical or just shoot it?
Well, it's already down. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot it out.
Okay.
That's all.
Yes, I was allowing you to be theatrical if you wished, but okay, that's fine. So they're both down, and as that happens, this. Whoop, this. Whoop, and the butler guy here, he falls to the ground, and there's black stuff leaking out of his body.
Okay, that's, well, not good, but okay. I need to fix my gun.
Okay, so the knight is down, the bird is down, and even the butler is down. So what do you want to do?
look at the illusion, and I look towards where we saw the treasure last, and I just nod, and I assume he gets it, and then I start running off.
I also move quickly towards the chest.
Alright, as this is happening... Oh, if anybody else wants to do anything.
Yeah, like
I don't...
the board where all the stuff is, not just the treasure.
Yeah, as they're walking towards the treasure, it has one of those flip locks where you can put a padlock on, so that it can't open it easily, right?
Sorry, I missed some of what you said, obviously, because what has a padlock on it?
So you have a chest that can close, and then it goes over some kind of thing where you could put a padlock through and then lock it that way so that it can be opened that easily, right?
Yes, it has a place where you can lock it.
Yes. Elson is going to firebolt that so that's sealed shut.
Okay, so the treasure chest is sealed shut.
Yeah, I'm going for the hoard, not this treasure chest.
Where the hoard is inside of.
Yeah, no, that's just a small part of it, not the whole thing.
Yeah, the treasure chest only has a small amount.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
so you
the
can keep
largest
part,
like the most expensive part, is inside.
Yeah, so that's fine. It's sealed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then I'm gonna mend my gun.
Fair enough. Okay, so as that's happening...
Explo will hand out, come get your healing potion, because he has healing drug. He can make it for free. For one person.
Multiple persons, but once per long rest.
No, once. He can make as many as he wants. He can just have one at a time, and everyone can drink it one. So everyone who wants one takes 21 healing.
Okay. I only took 3 damage in that whole fight, but...
If you drink one, you have full HP.
Sweet.
What HP? What?
21. You can heal 21 if you want.
No, I'm saying what HP I'm missing? Oh yeah, I didn't miss anything.
Okay, perfect.
So, can I try to do an investigation roll or an arcana roll to figure out where he stuck the rest of the loot that was supposed to be in the treasury?
Yes. You can attempt to. Yeah, arcana would be fine. Because you're deciphering something that was on a magical screen, so I'll allow it. Okay, yeah. It's a different room. It's the room... This is actually funny. It's the room that you guys refused to go into with the large sphere. The main room.
I'm going to be like, Howler! Come here!
Okay, I might come over.
And as soon as you get with the range, I'm just going to like lean down and be like, we got to go in that room. We didn't want to go in. And then just kind of tap my nose.
So I will.
So I guess I would have also called over Explo.
Yeah. So I will tell everyone else, we'll meet you back at the temple. We just gotta make sure the shadow doesn't return to this place.
Any building material, do take it with you, please.
Right. All of that, yes.
As much as we can carry. Take the
do
chest with you, Arizon, if you don't want to come, and the bear should carry stuff.
Yeah, the bear's carrying the stuff, and don't you guys have a bag of holding to stuff in?
You know what? You might be right. There might be a bag of holding or two
You
somewhere.
should look for more bag of holdings. I need more.
Do you have one? Do you have one?
Yeah, I do have one.
No. I'm asking Erosan. Do you have one?
Yes, it's mine.
Yeah, but we can fill it up with some stuff.
I have a feeling I will lose it if I do that.
No, I'll make sure you get your bag back.
You want the building materials?
Oh boy, do I hate. You're lucky I don't know curses.
Thankfully,
I'll remove them even if you did.
What was that?
And I'm gonna stick my hand out towards you.
I'll be watching you. Reluctantly give the bag to him.
I take the bag with a very, very large grin on my face. You
If
get a bag.
so,
I'll make sure you get all the building materials we find.
And I want all my content of my bag as well.
100%, buddy.
If even one thing is missing, I will know who I need to be looking for.
Whoever a tiny ass little thief is, and I'm gonna kind of look towards Howler. I give you my solemn word as a wizard. I will only put into your bag. I will take nothing out. I make no promises for these other people.
Just a little clue for your backstory. If you said you were a chronicler, using that word might be a little better. But
Okay, so I would have said, I am a chronicler, and on my word as one. I will only put stuff into your bag.
Before you do, walk over, take a thing out of my bag. It's the brick of sleep aid. Just to be safe.
Whatever, bro. Thumbs
Oh,
up.
you're still hanging on to the drugs I gave you. That's nice.
No,
I'll
it's
take
sleep
that as a
aid.
compliment.
It's
Calls it a
sleep aid.
sleep aid.
it
No,
technically
Put
is
quotations
drugs.
up.
I
It
Put
is
quotations up. Sleep
Look,
aid.
Yeah, he said it's sleep aid. Literally, if you stuff it in someone's face, they fall asleep. I haven't
It
been able
is
to.
drugs, but it is sleep aid. They're not mutually exclusive.
I'm just whispering to him, it's some good shit.
I'll have to try that out later, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
It basically it helps you sleep if you have trouble sleeping. So, like, if you had like a condition that made you have to roll something to go to sleep, then it basically gets rid of that.
But what we really have to do is have a hookah party later. I will show you.
But
Sweet, I got some devil weed, bro. That shit is on point, so crystally.
Guys,
but if you just shove that in someone's face, like a whole bunch of it, then it just makes them go to sleep for 8 hours and they can't wake up.
So wait, are you telling me he actually has a thing I can walk up and be like, hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Yes, he does.
Before even Geo joined, we found this sleep aid on a boat, like 15 bricks of it, and it was not meant to be used this way at all. But we basically abused it and started pushing it down
the proper dosage is like this little tiny cube off of it that you just snort and then it helps you go to sleep. But
like,
they've basically just been taking an entire brick and shoving it in people's faces.
Yeah, the thing is,
I'm them when they're sleeping because they don't wake up.
The thing is, nice. I have the final brick.
No, I have one more.
They have maybe not much left because they've been throwing it at people to just knock them out.
One more that's unused, but yeah, I'm pretty low. We need to make some sleep aid. Sleeping disorder is a large issue here in this fantasy world, and I will provide solution.
Yeah, I have the final brick that is unused. Let me say it like that.
Yeah, I also have one unused. Like I had 15 I gave to you and Lonnie and stuff, but I didn't use all of them.
But yeah, I'm trying to reproduce it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I was gonna do something else like that when we came back, so we can talk about that.
Okay, so as you guys have been discussing this, it's a shame that Lily isn't here to interact. I told her that if she needs to, we're just role playing, so to go up where you are, but apparently she's trying other things, so we'll see the results of that later. However, as you guys are talking, you all, well, yeah, sure, why not? You all hear a voice in your head, and it says, "Oh, finally! Something must have happened. What's going on?"
Who's this?
Hang on.
Edo-san, you recognize this voice.
As the genie. Please say
Yes.
the genie.
Yes.
I do not know who you are, kind sir, but if you were about to offer us aid, a few of us are going to need like 20 minutes, 30 maybe at like max, and then we'll be good to go.
Hello.
Hello.
Bye.
Oh, perfect. So it was the outlet?
Oh,
Was
let me
that
get my
the problem?
headphones. I can't hear you guys.
Oh, okay. That makes everything I just said
Oh,
pointless.
since she can't hear us, guys, when she plugs in, let's all talk without actually making noise. Like, we'll just move our lips and we'll just act like, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. As soon as Eros can hear
You
God
didn't
damn
get
it, Gio.
That's okay. That's okay.
Are you
But yeah,
fucking
to
kidding
be
me? I can't hear you
continuing.
guys.
Oh,
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
yes.
Perfect. Perfect.
As I was saying.
We can hear you.
Great.
You can hear us now.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us yet?
Awesome. I can't hear you guys at all.
You can't hear us?
No, she can't.
Perfect.
But yes, as I was saying, as soon as Emerson hears the genie's voice, he just looks up and goes like, "Yes, we finally have contact, and we have a lot to tell you, because this city is untakeable."
This is so dumb.
I love how
Oh, yeah.
he's like panicking and we're just sitting here laughing.
You got this, girl. I believe in you. I know you can't hear me, but Tim believes in you, and that you will solve this problem.
But
On
yeah,
your full encouragement.
I'm gonna
Perfect.
try to pop back in.
Okay. She ran away.
but okay, as I was saying, so yeah, what do I get the response? What kind of response do I get back?
Okay, yes. I was trying to get her up to speed, but she anyway. Yes, you get a response. And he says, Eros-san?
Yes.
You say that the city's untakeable?
Yep.
Well, I sense almost nobody in the city.
What?
Almost nothing.
Like you don't sense any undead or anything like that?
He goes, just a second, I wasn't looking for that. And then he takes a minute, and then he goes, nope, nothing undead.
Wait, you're saying, well, okay, we have been trapped for a few, well, maybe hours, days, in some kind of chamber slash arena slash thing. We just fought some very high powered bosses, and it apparently seems to have solved the problem.
And he's just sort of contemplating this as Howler wishes to speak.
Yes.
Of course he does. I mean, that's 90% of what he does, other than kill things instantly.
Yes, it's killing things and then speaking highly about himself. So now let's get to the speaking highly about himself part. So I'll tell him I am not sure who this is, but you have reached Dragonbane, Grand Admiral Howler of the Aquan Sea. Now Liberator of Deceive was the city name, right? Deceive?
Decif is his name.
This is the name. So what was the
Yeah,
city?
you don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that. But the city name I do know.
The city name is Aqua.
Aqua.
A-Q-A-A.
Yeah. So I will say now the Liberator of Aqua.
Seriously, what is going on?
We can hear you.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
I'm gonna go with no.
She's just looking at us with this
Yeah,
priceless blank face.
because I'm trying to
Love
help
it.
her currently.
Yeah, I know, but she's just like,
I hope. Do you hear anything, Lolly, right now? No? Okay. Tim, can't you help her right now?
I'll go see if I can help her. I'll be back.
I was trying to make a creepy face, but no one noticed.
Okay.
So, did he respond to that?
Okay, we'll move on. So,
I basically
He
get my
goes-
full title, said I'm the Liberator of the city, and a pleasure to be your acquaintance.
okay, he goes, I've never heard of you.
Well,
he's
you have now, and it won't be the last time, I say.
Okay. So I contacted everyone in the room with my former, current allies. So,
Oh, you must mean Lily and Orsan.
correct. Yes.
Told me they made a friend in the plane of air, Jin or something.
Yes, I am able to bring you back to my castle. Seems as though you got rid of everything dangerous in the city.
Apparently so, yes.
Well, everything dangerous just happens to die around me. I'm just that good.
Perhaps I'll have to look into that.
Please do.
Okay,
But
so
if you're teleporting us, can you bring the treasure hoard as well? Is that within your power?
perhaps. What do you need it for?
I need it for the temple. I'm building up a defense in the material plane against the shadow. We need trading goods in order to properly fend for ourselves.
Alright. It's gonna take a lot of power. It depends on how much treasure it is. And he starts mumbling to himself. You're gonna have to tell him how much there is and where it is.
Also, is it possible instead of the tower, straight back to the material plane so you don't have to do it twice?
Well, I was kind of planning on bringing you back for a victory party.
That sounds great. I'm down for that.
Oh no, not a party.
Yeah, the last party had a corpse eating. So
now, when do we start? This is looking like it's gonna be a fun night.
he goes, well, whenever you're ready to return.
Whenever you can get treasure out of there.
Well, I need to know where it is and how much.
I'll get right on that and I'll start dashing.
Perfect.
I will tell you exactly where it is.
Found out a problem, Tim?
Huh?
Found out a problem?
Well, since she had an issue and it was working before the battery all died out and everything, I told her the only thing I could think of, plug the headphones in, restart the computer again, and maybe that should clear out whatever the glitch is, because she's not getting audio even through the speakers of the laptop.
Yeah,
Okay,
Tim, I basically made an agreement with Jin that we just go up there, count how much treasure there is, and where it is exactly, and he will teleport it, and we will have a party, basically. That's what I tell you.
Well, technically,
Totally
he could hear it. Everybody could hear what he was saying.
Yeah, okay. Everybody hears the same thing. That's cool.
Well, I mean, I was walking towards where I knew the treasure was as this was happening, so I was just kind of like, okay, and if you like run up next to me, I mean, I'm going 45 a turn. I'll just kick that up a little bit more if I have to.
90. I can catch up because I have let's see, 40, so 120 if I double dash.
So as soon as you hit me, like catch up to me, it's just like, oh, we're running now, and then just running.
Yeah.
Matt, that's
Yeah.
getting late for me.
Yeah, I understand that. I want to at least get back to the Jin's castle before we end.
So all right, we find the treasure. We tell them where the treasure is. We tell them to take all the treasure back. Of course, as we're doing this, I'm still throwing shit into my bag of holding. If I see any building material, I'll go ahead and grab it and throw it into Geo's until it's gone.
I look for anything that stands out in a treasure pile, and especially my anti-magic orb.
All right, make an investigation check.
Investigation.
I will aid you.
He will aid me. Let's see, investigation with advantage. And sure, why not luck it as well? 21.
Yeah,
his kept going down.
Yeah, his original investigation was spot on. He didn't need your help. You were just dragging him, and so was his luck.
Crit,
His luck was just bringing him down to just not a good day. So you guys look through the treasure trove. The very first thing on the very top of the pile is your anti-magic orb, because that's the last thing he put in the pile. So that has been returned to you.
Okay, nice. And does anything stand out, like magical objects?
Well, there's the giant orb that you guys were supposed to use to rid the city of all the evil, but
apparently it solved itself.
Rings or something, or cloaks.
Well, apparently beating the big boss just knocks out all the rest of them. So
we'll take the orb and we'll use it in another place.
That's a great idea.
It is like 10 times the size, like the height of you.
That's fun. I'm gonna have a magic genie whisk it to his castle.
You can try to do that. You can try to loop everything in if you want. However, the other things that there's one other big thing that you notice. And it looks like a ship ore. And it's glowing purple. Like it has a radiation of purple coming off of it.
Purple ore.
Yeah, it's like an ore that you would row a boat with.
Oh, like an ore. I thought ore like metal stuff for Geo.
No.
Like an actual ore. I will pick that up and look at it. That seems strange.
It looks like one of those ones that's on one of those big ships, so it's like 5 times the height of you as you pick it up. It's quite heavy, but you're able to like drag it out.
So I will ask the wizard, what is this?
I don't know. What is it?
Do you use a spell slot to get it, or a ritual?
It seems like we're safe, so might as well.
I'll do I'll do a spell slot.
Okay. Yes, this is an ore of infinite rowing. So it just rows on its own. And not only that, if you're in combat, it swings itself on its own.
Oh, nice.
So it can hit people, but it's not that powerful, but it can add a little extra damage.
Still, that's useful. I will. Are you taking it, or?
We'll divide up stuff later. For now, I'll just note it down.
It's not even as powerful as like a long sword. It's
Yeah,
quite
like,
weak.
So, ask the genie. All right, so we're standing in the room with all the loot. You're gonna be able to get all of this and us to your castle.
The genie being Hazmish?
No, that's
Azmish is the general.
Afridi.
Efriti.
Right.
Dsif is the happy djinn. And by the way, you've been hearing what I've been saying, but we'll just say that you haven't been paying attention. And now you realize that it's him talking to you.
Oh, it's you with the face. Hi.
I always liked you.
So this is Lucius Vicelor, the champion of the times, and Dragon's Bane. Are you gonna be able to help us get this loot out of here?
Yeah, he kind of got distracted because Lily just interjected. And he
No,
goes,
I know
"Oh,
he's got that squeaky voice, and just pulls your attention.
yes." And he goes, "Well, if you can give me the exact dimensions of the area that the treasure is taking up, I can teleport everything on the floor that is within that area." So I'll just say that you describe the dimensions. I'm not gonna get you to roll or describe.
It's gonna
that
be 27.5 meters in one direction, and
yeah, you basically just describe like
7.5 meters.
the area, because he's just gonna be casting a particular spell that and he has to be very specific with it.
no, I get it.
He's gonna say, "So whenever you guys are ready, I can take you on over."
You know what amazes me? He's not even asking if everyone is in the room.
No,
Oh.
he's talking. Everyone who was in the room when he could establish contact, he was just talking to you guys.
Yeah, but they left.
Also,
I'm still in the same place. Doing
Yeah,
bending.
he's just talking to you. He and everyone else. It doesn't
Okay.
matter if you're in the same room.
Okay.
also, I have a father that was in the city. He's a demon. Can you also bring him? Yeah, I'm a tiefling, bro.
Oh, just give me a second. He stops talking for a minute. Then he goes, "So that was that weird, fiendish presence I sensed?"
Yeah, he should have been outside of the palace waiting for us.
Okay, I'm having a hard time accessing this one particular area. And he describes the safe zone.
Oh, I don't know why he went back. Hold on a second. And I'm going to send him a sending.
Okay.
And basically like, hey, get the hell out of the safe zone. We're trying to get out of here, man.
He goes, okay. And he just, that's the end of his message. Back to you.
All right. Did you have a seizure? Jesus.
Yeah, he just was fumbling over his words, and then he just stopped sending the message. So
And then I'll send to the genie, hey, he should be popping up on your radar pretty soon.
All right. And he's just sort of like, he can't get access to there because it's blocking elementals, and genies are elementals. So he can't get in there.
Yeah.
But either way, as you guys, Edo-san, were you anywhere in particular? Were you trying to leave, or?
No, I was doing my mending on my weapon, then get up and try to find the rest again.
All right. As you finish, these guys, the bird and the knight and the butler,
Taking them with me as well.
they wake up. They wake up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them with me as well. Call them. If you want to come somewhere safe, then come with me.
What about the announcer guy? Does he come back like together as one and pop
Oh,
up
the
too?
announcer guy turned into the knight.
Okay.
Yeah, like, make an Arcana check.
Me?
Whoever's interested in this. Where the
No, not
announcer.
athletics.
So you run real fast, and then
Errol
Okay.
already figured it
that was
out.
fun. Yeah, you figured it out. Lily is
Three
just
doesn't-
like,
Huh?
there's stuff on the floor. We should clean up the floor.
Just like that. Just like that.
Yeah.
Errol will just say there are magical Roombas who do that, Lily. Don't worry.
What's a Woomba?
Woomba.
Oh, you will see high elven magic. Don't worry.
Either way, so just to try to snap this out a little bit quicker, the reason why the announcer is gone is because this night was taken over by so much shadow. You have a theory that it just became a different entity, the shadow itself.
Mhm.
So the announcer doesn't actually exist. He was a shadow. He was just the shadow thing in a different creature.
So the night was covered by shadow, but that night got covered by so much shadow that the shadow also was covered by shadow.
Pretty much.
Shadowception.
Pretty much. It
And with
basically became an entity in and of itself, rather than just using his powers. So you killed the entity, and then he came out, and then you defeated him, basically.
And with the 23, did I also get that or no?
Yes.
I'll say yeah.
Okay.
Since he got it anyway, it doesn't hurt for you to have that information.
Yeah, Anderson tells them to come with him, or come with them if they wanted to. Well, leave
Live.
this place. Well, leave this place and come back to the material plane at some point.
Do it, man. Be the Terminator.
All right.
Come
The
with me if you
butler,
want to live.
the butler, just sort of seems confused, but he's following you. However, the weird night guy and his bird, he climbs back up onto the bird. And he says, I'm a judge from Evilise. Which is a place you've never heard of.
Sorry to disappoint, but I don't know that. But
Basically, I oversee fights, that sort of thing. I can make sure that the rules are upheld.
Okay. What plane are you from? Just to make sure.
I just said Evilise.
Is it
What's
evil
that,
there?
mister?
It starts with an I, not an E.
Ice.
I'll give you the spelling.
Mister, what is that?
Yep, it's IVALICE. Your character doesn't know what it is.
Sorry, but I really don't know. I just think you should come with me just to be safe.
He goes, well, I have a bit more power than that. I can just show up and help you fight or help you decide certain things and make sure that the rules are upheld.
Wait a minute. Are you saying he is from Mechanus?
No. He's from an area that your character has no possibility of hearing about.
Okay.
Because it's not from this universe.
Well, okay.
He is from the place called Evilise. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Well, if we get to the room and teleport towards our friend, the Genasi's fortress.
I assume we're gonna do like the Genasi stuff later, but can we, before we leave, like, or in the text after, just figure out what we have? Because I assume eventually we will get everything identified.
Yes, we'll do that when you're on your free time,
Mm-hmm.
which is what we discussed.
Tomorrow, how late do we?
Yeah, but I meant, like, could we actually get it here, like, after the game, like, out the game?
We can
Yeah.
try to do some of that later, but not right now. So the judge guy, before you guys go, he just snaps his fingers and he's gone.
Well, hope he has a
All
good
right.
time.
Alright? And the butler guy comes with you, and you guys go to the Jin's palace, which I guess, unless if you guys wanted to talk to the butler a little bit, then that's the end of this
Well,
session.
I say for now that I will talk to him later.
Okay.
So imagine we get teleported and then it ends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just vanish from this place. Actually, I'll do a little epilogue for this location. All the civilians start, all the ones that were running away from the undead, they start getting up and they start looking around. This town is in ruins. However, the 12, I think there's 12 of them. The 12 giants, the Vati, eventually come back to the palace. They enter, they get back to the orb, they reactivate the orb, and the city is now protected. So no more intruders are able to get into the city.
So we're not able to take the orb with us with the genie?
If you wanted to, then they wouldn't be able to protect the city.
I actually suggest we just keep it here so we can come back safely. We might need these people later.
So take everything but the orb?
Yes.
Okay. I'm fine with that. We'll take everything but the orb.
Because if you took it, then they would have had to fight off incursions constantly.
Okay, so
No, that's fine. I'll leave a note attached to the orb talking about, we left this in our generosity for the protection of the city. And again, a very just quick mention of taxation for that protection, which we will come by to collect at some future date.
Yeah, also just write about you're welcome for liberating you from the shadow. It's a hard task, like just a lot of flavor.
Instead of seeing an orb, they just see a round thing with a bunch of sticky notes on it. Got it.
Yes. It's like a large book with the heroic events we did, just partially through. It's like when you see a movie based on a true story.
And like one of those post-its just has that, by use of this orb, you agree to the taxation of the safe zone that is being created.
Yes.
Yeah, they just walk up and take all that stuff off and just throw it away.
No, we don't do that.
That's what they do.
Yeah, I made copies. It's all right.
Making copies.
So they just take that all off and throw it away. And the area is safe. And now you guys are back at the palace, and we'll do some genieing that time, and we'll have a party, and then we're going to be discussing what you guys are going to do for a month, because the shadow is going to be reeling, and you guys are going to have some time.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we also level up.
Yes.
Yeah, but before next session, could we go through the treasure hoard and divide out stuff so we don't have to do it in game?
I'll try to do some of that, at least, because there's a lot of stuff.
You don't have to do all the potions now, because we already split them up, but the larger treasure thingy.
Sure.
Like how much gold we have, magical items.
Okay.
I'll just say that it's mostly pointless because there's hardly anywhere to shop, but...
I know a place. I got contacts.
There's so far 2 places that you know of that actually have places that you can possibly spend money.
Yes.
That's fine. The more the merrier.
What's the
But-
second?
Other than that, there's no other places that you're aware of that actually have functioning economies.
What's the second place? Because I only remember one. No. Yeah. Plaza de la Montagna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of those people are still trying to make money, but yeah.
Okay, if I go now, because getting